5,
Next string of
4,
software to go
3,
live.
2, 1.
One. And we're live.
Yeah.
But are we
Live.
live on Facebook? Seems
That's
so.
a good question.
That's a great question.
It's not looking like it. It says starting in 54 seconds. Oh, the live video has not started.
But the live video hasn't, though? That's so weird.
I don't know if I ever trust it,
But
though.
if I click on live video, what happens? Is there a live video?
So
No.
I just refreshed the page. It says the live
Oh.
video should be starting soon.
Cool.
So maybe it's not really 8 o'clock yet. Does it automatically start? I don't even know. Oh, there it
Preview
is.
link?
No,
Oh,
we're good. We're
man.
live.
Are we live?
It's up. Yeah, buddy. We're live.
Classic.
Yep.
I don't feel like posting on all the groups.
Do it to it, man.
Let's just run it. Unless you want to post it.
I don't know. With all this drama that's going on in the commercial users group.
What drama? What are you talking about?
Oh, the hurt. You really? Have you not know? How much do you hang out in the commercial users group? There's some super uber famous people that aren't in there right now.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. So
What's everyone up to? Hello.
what's up? Where are the comments coming in?
Comments are. I have no idea where the comments are.
I get the feeling no one's watching, but that's cool. So here we are again, another episode of Drones After Dark.
Yes.
So
Another day, another Drones After Dark.
more shit to talk about. Gonna talk about some of the same old shit too. Good stuff.
Nice.
We got good people coming on tonight.
Of course.
So are you posting to whatever groups you're posting to, or what?
Nope. I'm not posting anything. I just because if I leave this tab, everything screws up with the video. Because then you start having like the delay. It was like that last episode, and it was really hard to like figure out what everyone's saying, just because the lips didn't sync with the audio.
Gotcha.
Strange bugs, but hey, we're back. Another.
Hey, I actually see comments. Yeah, hey guys, y'all are live. We are live.
Nice.
Yep.
Thanks, Anna. Appreciate it. All right. What are you drinking tonight, Jeffrey?
I'm actually drinking a whole slew of stuff. Give me one half a second, and I'm gonna see if I can change out some stuff here. Let's see. Share. There it is.
Sharon. So I'm just not gonna touch anything. Just hope it all works. I have no idea if it's live on the YouTube channel, but I'm gonna assume it is.
Well, it says it's shared to my profile page, so there's that.
Cool. It says it's live. I'll take its word on it.
Right. Yeah, so anyways, what am I drinking tonight? Well, a lot of that has to do with the incredible people that are here and one incredible douchebag that's not here. And I'm allowed to say that because he told me to make fun of him in every possible way that I can. But yeah, Tyler's not here. But anyways, Divvy will be joining us. So that was how I decided on my drink of choice. I will be drinking not my favorite, but it's tradition. I'm going to be drinking Jameson with some Sprite. But the only reason I'm drinking Jameson with Sprite is because I've also got the sour mix and the peach schnapps. And we'll have a little quick tutorial on how to make green tea shots. And
ooh, let's see it.
At least one of us will be doing some green tea shots. So yeah, there's that. So what are you drinking?
I just have whatever's laying around, which is some vino over here. That's it. Hey, what's in that cup? Is that just straight Jameson?
No. I wouldn't put it past me, but no. If it was Woodford or E.H. Taylor or, Weller, something good, I would absolutely be drinking straight. But no, I'm actually mixing with Sprite.
Gotcha.
I don't drink Jameson straight.
All right, fair enough. Just like your Woodford on the Extra Rocks in Vegas a couple weeks back.
You mean
that was a lot of rocks.
Extra Woodford on the Extra Rocks? But yeah,
it was like an entire highball of Woodford, all the way to the top of just straight Woodford. Or was it Woodford and water? Whatever it is.
It was
crazy.
Something. But yeah, speaking of rocks, you just came from the rocks, right? You're getting off the rock?
Fun fact, every single Drones After Dark podcast, I go rock climbing for about 2 hours right beforehand. And I got to rush back and we gotta do our audio pre-check and everything, trying to get back in a timely manner to set it all up. But
Yep.
yeah, let's
And
be
then
fun.
we all blow him up. We're messaging him, 18,000 times, like, where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
But I'm never late though.
No, never.
It's all good.
Nope. Is that? It is grape juice, Lewis. It's just fermented grape juice. But yeah, so rules. We got our drinks situated. We have Divi from Paladin going to be joining us tonight. Good people. I actually wear this hat all the time. It's not just because Divi's showing up. I wear it a lot. Tyler is on a plane. Apparently, getting somewhere is more important than hanging out with us. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah. So Divi will be joining us. We've got green tea. We've covered rule number 1. Rule number 2 is no holds bars. We're gonna talk shit and say shit, right?
Talk shit, say shit, curse. You gotta curse on this podcast.
Yep.
Can't come on the podcast without cursing.
Yep. Absolutely. So there's that. I'm looking forward to hanging out with Divi though. They've got some cool shit going on.
Yeah,
for sure.
When's the first time you met Divi?
Honestly, AVUSI. Went to AVUSI, went to their table, started, talking to Divi and hanging out, and he's like, "Hey, come watch our presentation." And in the middle of their presentation, apparently a 911 call went out, and just so happens he had control of the drone at the time, and he made some phone calls, and they're like, "No, we would love to have the drone there." And he's like, "Well, do you care if I'm in front of umpteen thousand people at this conference?" And they're like, "No, send it." So in the middle of the conference, they sent the drone from the demo to the 911 call, and sure enough, it beat law enforcement there by about 2.5 minutes. Sat there just circling this house. Nothing super exciting happened at the house, but yeah, alarms going off or something like that. Drone went. I mean, we could absolutely see everything going on long before, they had boots on the ground there. So the intel there is staggering. It's mind blowing.
Nice.
Yeah, but yeah, that was
think
the first time I met
Divi
him.
a little before AUVSI. I met him at the Texas Robotics conference. Was it last year? Maybe last year. So
Yeah.
about a year ago. Yeah, like 11 months ago. He was there presenting something. I don't know.
So I may have
Something.
met him at that Texas Robotics Summit, but
You
I
were
don't
there,
think we
right?
actually. Yeah, I was there. I don't think we actually shot the shit though.
Hmm.
I think our first real encounter where we actually hung out was AVUSI.
Gotcha. Who's the organizer for Tom Prentice? I remember Tom Prentice yelling at Divi. I don't know why he
I
was yelling
remember
at Divi.
Tom
but he
Prentice
was
yelling at a lot of people.
He's always so stressed during that conference, man.
Dude, super
Always.
stressed. Like, we fly for law enforcement, we fly public safety all the time. We'll put 3-4 drones up in the air, and it's just a matter of what altitude you at? 350. What altitude you at? 250. Okay, we're good. But no, I remember dragonfish flights, like, spazzing out. This thing's gonna be flying at 400 feet. But it's like, no, you can't fly in that area. The dragonfish is up. It's like, it's at 400 feet. We can fly 30 drones below that, and it will be okay. But no, I get it, though. It's a big conference, medium-sized conference. But there's a lot going on. Being a training conference, everybody has drones. And if you don't lay that hammer down in the beginning, everybody's going to be flying all at the same time.
Yeah.
And then you end up with some fun shit like Lita. Because at Lita, everybody's flying at the same time. It's awesome.
There's always people crashing drones at Lita.
No. Maybe
Always.
you.
Always.
Maybe
I
you.
crashed 2 drones in Alita
Well,
like a couple years back.
This goes back to the 8 hours from bottle to throttle. I'm just saying.
Oh man. Well, I managed to crash a Skydio. The story was one of their solutions engineers, who shall be unnamed, showed me their X2D. I'm like, oh cool, let me play around with it. And we were at one of the Christian
uncrashable
church
drone?
centers,
No.
and we were like behind like a playground or something. I was trying to make it go between 2 bars of a swing set, or not
Which
swing
I
set,
do
it
with the
was a
Nevada all the
playground.
time.
Yeah, but it froze. So, like, it wouldn't go through. And the solutions engineer was like, "Oh, you just got to change the setting to be like a little more narrow for the obstacle avoidance." So I did that. Put throttle forward. All right, Lewis. Anyways, Put the throttle forward. The Skydio kind of just hovered there, stared at it for a bit, and just ran right into a pole, smashed it, and camera flew out and landed upside down.
Who says one more fucking time around the sun, happy birthday, Bobby Oyang?
That's Chris.
Yeah, but what's with the happy birthday, Bobby Oyang?
Oh, it's my birthday tomorrow.
Damn it, man. I'm a shitty friend. What can I say?
It's all good.
Listen,
It's all good.
let's be honest. My wife hasn't reminded me yet that it's your birthday tomorrow. So tomorrow when she tells me, I'll wish you a happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. You know what I'm doing on my 28th? First thing in the morning?
Masturbating?
No, I'm going physical therapy.
Same
my
thing.
shoulder. Oh, man.
And why do you have a shoulder injury? Never mind. We don't have to go there.
No clue. Anyways.
Oh, man.
Anyways.
Yeah. Lewis is right, though. I mean, you said fuck you, Lewis, but let's be honest. You are pretty known for crashing drones. In fact, several of the presentations that I've seen you put on at the very end, you're like, by the way, yeah, don't do that. And there's a Phantom 4 hanging from a tree. So you oust yourself when it comes to flying robots, which is why our software is as easy as it is, so someone like you can fly it. Just makes sense.
Yeah, it's super automated. Just fly it straight up, and you press start, and that's it. Nothing else.
Oh, man.
Nothing else to it.
Man, oh, man. Good stuff. But yeah, oh, man, technology is amazing. I'm sure people have seen the VR thing that I did the other day. Like, I still can't wrap my head around some of the stuff that's coming out. Being able to put 3D models in VR and literally walk around in a real space. Super cool. Drones, they'll always be cool, but I want to know what the next big thing is. Everyone keeps saying it's going to be batteries. Like, we're not going to make another big change in drones until we come up with new batteries. I don't know if I believe that. There's some very unique stuff on the market right now.
In terms of just technology as a whole?
Yeah. What is going to be the next revolutionary thing for drones?
Well, we saw it at CES. Battery-powered TVs that you stick on any surface that you want.
Oh, shit. Flying TVs? That'd be...
Flying TVs. Oh, that'd be a pain in the ass. Just like the TV's moving around. You gotta crank your neck.
Oh, man. That's awesome.
I mean, it might be a good workout if you're just like working out your neck, watching TV.
It might be. Yeah, like watch the drone, watch the drone, watch the drone, watch it. Yeah, but then you'd end up with another shoulder injury and, you know. Oh, man. But.
Okay. That's, who knows? Maybe I just slept on it wrong or something, but I have pretty limited range of motion on my shoulder. Like, it kind of like makes a cracking noise. And I think it's probably like a tendon or something that got torn when rock climbing or sleeping, or I don't know what it is. Really, I have no clue.
Yep. So now, did you post this to the commercial users group?
Nope.
Is there a reason you didn't? I'm just curious.
Yeah, because the audio thing, the video audio that lags. So whenever I make that post, it just fucks everything up.
I didn't know if it was to go along with the, like, if Vic Moss isn't there, we probably shouldn't even bother. I'm just saying. The man,
Sorry,
the myth,
Vic.
the legend.
Doing it anyways.
Vic, we're boycotting the
you.
commercial users group because you're not there.
We love you, Vic.
That's right. Shout out
Did
to
you
Vic
share
Moss. No.
No. Okay, I'll share.
No, I'm boycotting the commercial users group because Vic Moss isn't there.
Where is it? I can't even find it.
I don't know. I hear there's shenanigans in that group. I'd love to hear more. I would love to hear more about what is going on in the commercial users group because I hear it's juicy. Like, I don't know all the details, but I hear it's super juicy. Surely someone in chat knows. Everybody knows the infamous Daniel Herbert, and everybody obviously knows Kenji and Vic Moss and all them.
I've actually never met Daniel Herbert before.
Really?
Yeah.
I've met him on
He's
several
never been
occasions.
At a conference.
He's always been good to me. Like, I don't know. Never had any real issues with him. Definitely worked some jobs where we didn't get paid for like a month or two, which sucks. But when you're net 30, you expect to be longer than net 30 when you're working a drone job because that's the industry. But yeah, Yeah, Lewis, that is the group where dude sold drones that he never shipped them. No, he shipped them. Didn't you hear his side of the story? Like they were magically swapped out with car parts.
What? Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he shipped them.
Crazy.
But yeah, so there's that. Watch who you buy from in the commercial users group. I gotta say, I've honestly been really lucky on Facebook Marketplace. I knock on
Facebook
wood.
Marketplace?
Yeah, dude, I've never had a bad deal go down from Facebook Marketplace, and I've always got. Now, granted, I'm nerding out. I'm buying Lego. I'm not buying like cars and shit like that. But my gaming computer that I have here, my daily workhorse of a machine, I got from a software engineer from Facebook. He built two of the exact same computer and realized that one was capable enough to do everything he wanted, that he didn't need a separate one to game as well as do work on. Because, I mean, the specs are through the roof, But yeah, so he built two and I got lucky. But yeah, several,
Nice.
dude, drones, goggles, like all sorts of shit from Facebook Marketplace. And it's always been, I guess I've gotten lucky. I hear about a lot of people getting screwed on Facebook.
I got scammed like last week.
What?
So I bought a chirp on Facebook Marketplace. For those who don't know, I'm gonna grab it real quick.
What is a chirp? I don't know, but I feel like we need to put one on a drone.
So it's a foam roller, except it's hollow in the center, and
don't need to
it's
put
the
that on a
size
drone.
of like right here, like your spine. So it fits perfectly. I thought it was kind of stupid at first. I'm like, why not just foam roll? But it's really good for cracking your back and decompressing your spine. So I saw one on Facebook Marketplace for $60 instead of $100. I'm like, damn, that's a fantastic deal. And the dude was like, oh, I moved to like a different part of Texas. I can ship it to you. Just Venmo me. I'm like, sure.
Oh,
Venmoed
no.
him, and he blocked me
That's
on
out.
Venmo and Facebook. So all gone. Lost $60 because that dude.
Yeah, that's out. I'm driving somewhere. I'm meeting someone. We're looking each other in the eyes. And then we're going to make a deal. I'm not,
Yep.
no, don't ship it to me. Don't cut me a check. None of that horse shit. When I show up to do a deal, it's here's the deal, here are the terms, let's do this. It's not like, oh yeah, send it to me. Or, oh yeah, I'm giving you extra money so you can pay my shipper to ship the shit to where. No, none of that Nigerian checks cashing BS. Nope. Cash deals, cash in hand, face to face. Yeah, buddy.
I bought a used drone on Facebook Marketplace back in the day. This was in 2019, I believe, or maybe 18. I bought a Mavic Pro when I was in Los Angeles. Met up with a dude, flew it, and the dude had the drone hacked, so it flew extra fast. He flew in like stick mode 1, I think. Who does that? I was like, what is going on? He's like, oh, it's the wrong stick mode. Let me just change it for you.
Why does it sound like you're making an excuse to crash a drone?
I mean, I wanted to fly up, and it started like dive bombing at an incredible speed, way faster than sport mode, at a tree. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I did that to a Mavic. I did it to an Inspire 1 as well. I had an Inspire
Dang.
1 that I could roll. I could flip my Inspire 1.
Fun times. Fun times.
So when are we pulling in this other mastermind of the drone industry? Because I'm about to make a green tee shot. I'm just saying.
Nice. Let's introduce Divi, CEO of Paladin Drones. What Paladin does is software for drones, specifically the DJI series, to control them remotely. So you don't necessarily need a C2 connection, like a remote controller on the to connect to the drone. It connects through LTE through a hardware device called their EXT that you put on top of an M300. They are deployed in various police departments across the U.S., including Louis Figueredo's Elizabeth Police Department and Odessa Police Department, and I forget Memorial Village Police Department, and others.
Yeah.
And he's also a good friend of mine, and we get drunk a lot.
And
so
he is a green tee shot connoisseur. There's that.
Let's get him in here. Wow, there he is. Where's the intro? Hello, how you doing?
What is up, man? So, real quick, Divi, tell me if I'm doing this right. So, 1 ounce, right? Right? 1 ounce?
A little more. I think that was half.
Okay. Okay, 1 ounce.
Better.
And then we've got our sours. So we got Jameson, sour mix, same thing. A little bit of that.
Some generous sour mix.
It honestly poured a whole lot faster than I thought it was going to.
It's gonna be delicious.
Normally I would like measure this shit, but let's be honest. Just got time for that. And then
After dark.
we've got peach schnapps, another ounce of that. Looks like I've got like a 12-ounce shot here, but apparently I'm drinking green tea for 4 people because Tyler's not here.
Well, the theme
You
of
guys
today
don't
is
have any.
it should be
What
making fun
happened?
of Tyler. He's Tyler, man. He's probably asleep. No, he's on a flight right now, but he's probably asleep on the flight.
This is how Bobby threw out his shoulder. Just saying.
Owie.
It smells delicious. It smells just like every green tea shot we've done.
How many do you think
Yeah.
we've done collectively?
Collectively,
Not including like separate occasions, like
Shit.
just when we've been together.
so honestly, I've personally probably done 50 or more.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
can tell you the first time I met Tyler, we did 5 or 6
Oh, in
um,
Cleveland.
in Cleveland.
Okay.
Yep.
Way to
And
show.
then
It's a good show, I heard.
it was, dude. That show was great. Worst
The after
conference
show
I've
was
ever
great.
been to. The after show was good.
Good.
But yeah, so and then there's no telling how many rounds were bought at the Paladin Skybrows.
There were a lot.
um,
There were a lot.
We started out with 40, and then I think we did probably 10 to 15 more rounds of 40 shots each time. Obviously, we weren't drinking 40; they were going to everybody. But I'm pretty sure we had our hand in
Most
every
of it.
time a round was poured.
Yeah. yeah.
And we got Max drunk as well. This is a dude who never gets drunk. He'll have
That
one
was-
drink and
That
sip.
was a good time. That was a good time. We
Green
had
tea.
He had to excuse himself.
well, we had Autel Max, we had my Max, we had Paladin Max, all the Maxes.
Hey, cheers!
Cheers.
Notice this is a double.
This
or
is
quadruple.
orange.
This is,
Wait, why is it orange? What is going on?
It's my lighting. It's actually green here.
Oh, really?
But yeah, it's the funky lighting. Maybe I should have put green lighting in the back for green tea.
See, this at least is green. Bobby, you
Hold on a
got no excuse, man.
Dos Equis isn't green.
Yeah, it
The
is.
bottle's green.
Yeah, the
The
bottle
beer itself is
Is
yellow.
that any better? No.
It looks more like green tea shot. Still
Yeah.
a little yellow though.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I
purple
got-
makes it look yellow.
I got nothing. Now I gotta
Yeah,
fix
it's
my
all good.
lights that we fucked up. But hey, cheers to Tyler that his plane doesn't crash.
There we go.
This is horrible. I'm not gonna toast to that. You're awful.
I cancel it. We're in the drone industry. I cancel that.
Let's be honest. Flying is safer than driving.
Statistically, yeah. Significantly.
Unless you fly private, and then it becomes if you have your PPL and you're flying, it actually increases by a lot, just because of
Compared to-
user error
Compared to driving?
Okay, I'm back to semi-normal.
compared to flying commercial.
Are you guys getting your licenses? I feel like
No, I don't care about flying at all. It's not that interesting. I flew a twin Comanche before, and it was very uninteresting.
I want to get a license eventually, but I want to do like the crazy shit. You know, I want to train to the point where I can do crazy things.
Like what? Like dogfight?
I don't know if I don't think I don't think I've got the eyes for that, but like I don't know, like stunt
You
plane.
said
If I could
dogfight?
ever get to the level of stunt plane, that'd be kind of cool.
Stunt playing.
Yeah, dude.
I just want my private pilots. I need to get together with Greg and actually knock some of
I
that
was
shit
gonna
out.
say. He's got it
Yep.
all.
Yeah, I've always wanted my private. Whoa, that sounded horrible. I always wanted my private pilot's license because, you know. Oh my God! I wish I could tell you what this message said from my wife, but that's absolutely not even appropriate for this show.
Was it about your
No
privates?
way.
No, I'll share it in the after party because
You're
you
teasing
guys
the
will
audience.
die.
You're teasing them.
No, I
No,
can't
that's
do it.
the purpose of
It's-
this. The
it
entire
pertains-
purpose
It's a
of this
tease.
podcast
So
is to
I can-
blackmail people.
I
with
can
after show.
tease, torture, and talk shit as much as I want, but this pertains to my kids, so I can't. But it's you guys will enjoy it.
Tease, torture, and
Nice.
talk shit.
Yeah.
Triple T's. That itself.
TTs,
No.
TTTs.
The after show is nice. I mean, it's definitely juicier gossip in the after show. but also stuff that probably shouldn't be said in public. So essentially, the purpose of this podcast is just to blackmail all the industry leaders.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, you
So
want?
I'm
You don't want to
complicit
partner with
now.
Sky Bros?
I'm
Welcome,
complicit.
welcome to the show. Now you know.
How do I share this to like everybody but my parents?
You don't. So did you watch the last episode?
I haven't.
I got a message probably about 3/4 of the way through the show from my wife that just says, "Why did our kid's teacher just message me about you getting spanked on Facebook?" Mind you, they go to a Catholic school too, so it wasn't like a little thing. I laughed. She still doesn't find it funny. But
Classic.
it is what it is.
Classic.
So, yeah. Divvy, aside from Paladin, because obviously we know that's number one, what is the most inspiring or groundbreaking or revolutionary thing that you've seen in the last year in the drone industry?
Oh, dude, I thought you were gonna say in general, and I was gonna say Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
In the drone industry. Well,
I'm a fan. I even got the popcorn tin.
did you really?
Dude.
I love how you just have it sitting there.
Dude, yeah.
In the drone industry, aside from Skybrowse, because in all honesty, like when I heard about Skybrowse, I was like, finally, it's what I wanted. I have to say, I don't know if it's the most groundbreaking, but I really, really like the design of the Skydio light dock. The light. I think it's really cool.
The Skydio light.
Yeah, the dock, like the really tiny dock, it's like a tripod. That's all it is.
Does it work?
I don't know.
Like Kyle says it does, so we should trust them.
It's true. Wait, someone text? I
Sadly,
think it's really cool. I think it's really cool. It's very simplistic. It's. I was like, that warms my heart a little bit, just a little bit.
I love Billy Kyle to death, but he has drank way too much Skydio Kool-Aid. Way too much Skydio Kool-Aid. Let me emphasize, way too much Skydio Kool-Aid.
What's been inspiring, dude? It's been nice to see everybody just like after COVID and all that fun stuff.
Hell yeah. Back to conferencing like normal and everything else. All right, so
little
drones
bit.
aside, what about tech? Most exciting thing in the tech space.
Dude, GPT. It's so cool.
Oh yeah.
Are you
Oh,
kidding
my
me?
God.
That's so cool. Like,
Yes.
I feel like if you're not using it, you should. Just
Yeah.
It's like cocaine. Like once you start, you can't.
I feel like anybody in business or anybody that works for any company or any organization or any whatever it is, if you're not using Chat GPT, your competition is, and you're fucked.
Yeah, your productivity definitely goes down, way down. If
Yep.
well, compared to people using ChatGPT.
Oh, okay.
for
I was
doing
like,
stuff.
Oh, shout out
I'm
to
not sure, like-
Doko. So most inspiring. I hate to cut you off, but we're talking Adrian Doko here.
don't go.
Most inspiring thing happening in 2023 is the Texas Drone Workshop. Shout out to Adrian, Texas Drone Workshop. You can buy tickets. I'm not sponsored. I don't get paid shit for saying this.
They're in
it's
Houston. Come
But
through.
a shout out to
Definitely a
Adrian
good
Doko.
place to be.
Shout out to Adrian.
I might have to call Adrian and
Just
see,
phone him in. Phone him in.
See what we can
What's
do
going
to.
on?
Hell yeah, dude! One of my favorite people.
Adrian's great, man. It's been again like now that I'm like actually talking to people in this industry, I'm like, oh whoa, there's some cool people here. There's actually some.
So
cool
what were
people.
you doing in the beginning? A few
Shit.
years then.
Dude, I was in Houston working with just like our singular department trying to make DFR freaking happen before DFR was a thing. And I was not talking to other people. I was just holed up in a room just coding and then deploying, coding, deploying.
Oh
coding,
fuck, Bobby! I'm coming out to the
feel ya.
Texas Drone Workshop. They have tanks and fighter jets we can map with Skybrowse.
Yeah, but we've already
Whoa.
mapped out tanks and fighter jets.
Yo,
No,
are you gonna bring your Quest?
Fighter jets, yes. Tanks, no. And Quest, yes.
Yes. Double
Oh
yes.
hell yeah, hell yeah!
Got my,
I've got it sitting next to me. MetaQuest Pro.
Will it
Start
work
up a
with,
VR division.
Adrian, do me a favor. Blow up Bobby's email, cell phone, whatever you've got, brother. Throw him some ammo, and be like, "Listen, Clementi needs to come out to the drone workshop, and as long as you guilt him and pressure him into it, it'll happen. Me, he's gonna be like, dude, you're going to so many conferences already. Like, fuck off.
He is.
But you, Adrian, he will not tell you no. So drill him.
Oh my god.
Get me there. I wanna skybrowse some jets and tanks and stuff. Dude, Bobby, I'll bring the VR headset. We can literally like bring tanks wherever we go. Model a tank, put the headset on, boom, tanks in front of you.
But Jeff, I need you for biz dev.
Bobby, CGP, dude. CGP.
Who knows more people than Adrian? Just showing up somewhere that Adrian walks in the door, showing up somewhere that Adrian is, all of a sudden it is biz dev.
Biz dev.
Just saying.
What is biz dev?
Oh, McBride needs me to beta test the Max 4T. I absolutely would. I mean, I've flown everything else Autel's put out.
Oh, speaking of cool stuff, Autel's new
Cool
battery thing, that's really cool.
Which one?
On the Max, like the fact that like you can take out the battery and hot swap it, like the internal battery they have.
Yep.
I wanted to do that for Nighthawk too. I'm glad they did it because it's fucking cool. It makes sense. It makes so much sense.
So I wonder, is it a big ass capacitor or is it a whole separate battery?
I don't know. I would guess a capacitor. Those are a little bit
I would
easier.
guess a capacitor too.
A little bit easier.
Yep.
Because I think there's a time limit. You can only, it has to be within a specific time limit. So like, big ass capacitor.
Yeah.
I would prefer battery, but that's just because I'm me.
Shout out
So-
to Luis Figueredo for drilling it into Max's head to make a hot swappable battery.
So, in all seriousness, though, I don't know if I'd prefer battery or not. Just because I know the state of lithium ion. So, charge it, discharge it, charge it, discharge it, charge it, discharge it. A couple hundred cycles of hot swapping, and
That's fair.
now all of a sudden you don't have 30 seconds. Then all of a sudden it's like my Inspire 1. I got to get done whatever I got to do in 7 minutes. You know what I mean? It was 15 minutes when I got the thing. Now all those batteries, I got like 7 minutes to fly. Got to get it done. And I get this feeling, if it's battery, makes me wonder how many times you can actually hot swap before you go from 30 seconds to 15 seconds to all of a sudden you're like, I got 8 seconds. Go, 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 go.
Yeah, it wouldn't be great. I mean, it'd be as good as a phone. I feel like that would be the best. You just take the battery from a phone, use that same type. But that just, it gets heavy. It gets so heavy
Yeah.
on a tiny battery. Fair point. Yeah, I feel like it would last like, capacitor sounds better than, yeah, I think battery would definitely die.
But, I mean, you can get a decent sized capacitor that'll give you that. But yeah, interesting, man. It's brilliant is what it is.
Smart design. I like it.
Absolutely brilliant.
I do like it.
Good stuff.
So-
That's one of the things that's actually game changing. Like, more people will start to do that because Autel did. Guarantee it.
No, it's
Or the
great.
the dragonfish mast that they have that makes the
Wait,
drone
what's
fly
that?
like 60 miles away on C2 link as well.
Oh,
the
God.
tower thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
that's cool.
How much is
Are
it,
they
like,
the only? Are they the only
150?
big manufacturer doing that? Like the mast?
No.
Who
No,
does
there's several.
But they made
So
it
s-
mainstream.
Speaking of masts, so
Oh, here we go. The
we were
Juki-
at we were at CES, and I'm hanging out with Dono. So I don't know how deep I want to get in this story, but it's
It's about
fairly
mast
decent.
and
So-
Dono. It's gonna be
So
great.
we show up to the Ram event. They're releasing the Dodge Ram, like the electric Ram, so on and so forth. And we get to the door, and security's like, "Nope, fuck off. It's CEOs and above here. You are not welcome." So me being me, I pull out my cell phone. I'm like, yeah, no, oh yeah, oh absolutely. That's what I thought. Appreciate it. Click. I'm like, dude, they just told me we're supposed to be in there taking pictures of that truck. Mind you, Ken has his media badge, and that's exactly what Ken's supposed to be doing. But Ken's so like passive that he's like, oh well, no, they don't want us in there. I'm like, no, dude, he is supposed to be taking pictures of that truck right now. And they're like, oh, I'm completely sorry. Come on in. So we got to go see the Ram truck when it was released. But what I'm getting at is there's a hole between the front trunk and the cab, and then another one that goes all the way to the back. That you can fit something
So-
that's 18 feet long from front to back of that truck.
How big is that hole?
It's like 2 feet wide. Foot
Oh,
tall.
it's a big hole.
Oh, yeah, it's a big ass pass through, so you can fit lumber or whatever else. So I called a friend from Middle Tennessee State University. I'm like, dude, you should see this truck. It's super revolutionary. He's like, you know how big of an antenna mast we could put in there? That's the
Priorities.
first thing that comes to a nerd's
Priorities.
mind. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yep.
Just pop the stiffy. Speaking of masts.
Bobby, I just saw you smiling the entire time.
That's because
I
of
just wanted to
Kyle's
crack that joke. I just wanted to crack
Kyle's
that joke,
comment
that's all.
right there is fucking priceless.
Wait, how do I see the chat? I feel excluded. This is reverse racism or something. It's not
Reverse
okay.
racism.
Well, I can't say full racism because Bobby's here.
Listen, are your drones allowed in Tennessee? Because Bobby's aren't. Just throwing that out there. That fucking shadow ban in Tennessee. Don't get me started on that.
It's your
anyways,
state, Jeff. How could you let it happen?
dude, you have no idea. Because now fucktards like Brink are getting involved with throwing money at lobbyists. But I digress. Let's see. So if you go to the actual event on Facebook, do you know what I'm talking or no?
When I click the
Oh,
live
the
video,
Facebook
it'll
event.
be in the comments portion right there.
Oh, I want to see. Oh my God,
Yeah, a whole new world.
this is crazy.
Wow.
You sing,
But
right?
I'm
Sing that
moderating
song
the
for
comments
us.
anyways.
I'm not drunk enough for that yet. Well, maybe in the after show. After show is where it gets juicier, so we might have to
yeah.
save it for that.
But Kyle's comments priceless. The best way to start a story. Speaking of masks, I was hanging with Dono, and fair enough.
And busted a what?
Fair enough.
Wait, I still can't. Okay, wait. I see that Bobby's live. So do I click on your profile? Like, what do I?
No, not on Bobby's
Sure,
profile.
click on
the
my
actual
profile.
event.
Oh, I posted the event. All right, I'm gonna go to my profile. Facebook makes this way too difficult. This is
They do.
not okay.
I agree.
Okay, I'm here.
It's all good.
Videos. Oh, mute myself. I see it.
Yeah,
see
yeah.
it.
You're gonna
God,
be singing a
and the
whole
hole
new
was so
world before
big.
this is all said and done.
Oh man, we should actually
And-
release our after show with Kyle. I mean, it's
And
like
the hole
another
was
2
so
hours.
big. Oh, good God. We
Oh,
got so
man.
drunk that night, too.
Oh, way too drunk. We
It
went
was
on for
bad.
another 2 hours. Like,
But
we're like, what happened?
Kyle
It's
is
like
someone
3
that's actually
a.m..
he's doing shit though. He doesn't just talk about it. He's not like, oh yeah, no, he's out there actually flying and saving lives and doing that kind of shit. And he's an airline pilot too. So there's that. That's
Shout
kinda
out
cool.
Kyle.
Um,
Bobby,
Yeah,
is it your
shout out to Kyle.
birthday?
It's my birthday.
so
Yeah, tomorrow.
Adrian says Mississippi is the next country of origin ban. Heads up, Adrian, you are wrong, brother. Sadly, Tennessee is. It's already done. There is let's talk about it for a second. So there's a shadow ban in Tennessee. When I say shadow ban, if you try to buy a drone in Tennessee with state funds, they will not let you buy it unless it's on the blue list. Ask them for where that's at in writing. You will not get it because there's nothing in writing. But apparently, passed down from the governor's office, the procurement office will not let Tennessee state funds go towards any drone that is not on the blue list. Huge misinformation and a huge hit to Tennessee, because how do you fight something that's not written down on paper?
That better not become a thing.
It is a thing. I'm telling you right now, it's
Beyond
a thing.
Tennessee. Beyond
And
Tennessee.
it's a thing everywhere. It's not just Tennessee. It's a thing in several places. And sadly, if you follow the money, like Brink spent money on lobbyists in Tennessee, and you go and you talk to them, and they're like, "Oh no, we're not anti-China. No, they're not scared of the Avada at all. No, it wouldn't be try and ban the competition." But yeah, it's U.S. companies that can't compete that are dumping money into stupid shit and fucking public safety. So here we are. You guys just ruined my night. Thanks for bringing up the ban, and we're working hard not to let it happen in Texas. Adrian,
Adrian's the man.
you are the man. Absolutely. I wish we had more people to fight that fight here in Tennessee, because we're to the point now where it's get media investigators, get private, short of having a couple million in my bank account to dump into politics. How do you fight that fight? You can follow the money trail, but we know where the money trail goes. It goes back to U.S. companies that are drone manufacturers that pay lobbyists to do stupid shit. And here we are.
I wonder. It'd be nice to have that kind of money, though.
Oh yeah, if I had $1 million, I wouldn't spend it on
I
lobbyists.
was gonna
that's
say,
for damn
like,
sure.
there's a lot of things you could do with $1 million.
Yeah, like buy a lot of Autel and DJI drones that are actually worth a shit and give them to departments all over my state so they can actually do something useful.
Use them.
I digress. Sorry.
Just a slight digression.
Fucking shadow ban.
And
Dude,
it's
I thought
on
that
the
was
state
just a-
level as well. That's how a lot of growth happens. Pix4D had a really good head start because their go-to-market strategy was really good. You get all the state agencies flying Skybrows or flying Pix. 4D. So every single, and they started off with the GIS folks because the GIS folks understood the value of it. And then whenever the state police, the state troopers asked, "Oh, you're flying drones as well? You're doing 3D modeling. Which 3D modeling softwares are you using?" Pix4D, and they go with Pix4D, and that transfers over to the county and local levels as well.
But Bobby, the big difference here is Pix4D. Now, obviously, we're in the same space and so on and so forth, but Pix4D actually has a good product. I can't say the same for the fuckers that are lobbying for these bans against other drones. I can't say the same. An Avata will outperform 99% of the market at interior stuff. I mean, there's cool shit out there. Shield AI. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that may outperform an Avata in certain areas. But you take a Skydio and try to do what you can do with an Avata, you lose signal after going through one door, and you just can't really do anything with it. And I hate to take shots at the lemur, but it's a drone that I've got 3D printers. I've said it before. I can literally make it my house. It's not the same as some of the other stuff that's out there. And I love the guys from Brink.
Brett says that. So Brett Conda, Brink's first hire and their VP of Biz Dev and Sales, says that we have nothing to do with a country of origin ban. Hiring a lobbyist does not automatically equate to country of origin ban.
I love it, Brett. Can you send me information on what they're lobbying for? And that I'll squash it. I'll apologize. We'll hug. But honestly, I don't believe that at all. I don't see why you're lobbying in two separate states, Tennessee being one of them. What are you lobbying for then? If it's not against your competition, what is it? I'd love to hear it. Thank you, Brett. I appreciate it. I really do wish we did a podcast from. Oh boy, my brother-in-law just had a baby. Congratulations to them.
Whoa.
Well, he didn't. His wife did. But yeah.
Wow.
No, we should have gone to Brink and hung out when we were there. But dude, there was a lot going on at CES.
Were there a lot of drone companies?
No.
Skydio didn't show up. Well, they did, but they only had their rooms that they were, I don't know,
Press rooms?
talking to people. Yeah, that stuff. But the drone stuff, there were some startups and stuff that had some neat things. There was one with a giant billboard that had one of the scrolling LED lights that had messages that went around in circles. It was basically like an M600 size drone that would go up and had some scrolling stuff. Another one with a spotlight so big the drone probably flew for 4 minutes. But you could light up a lot of shit in that 4 minutes. But no, as far as drone, Autel was it. And honestly, they hit a home run with some of the stuff that they talked about and announced and so on and so forth. Yep.
Yeah, we'll get Brett on for another podcast.
Hell yeah.
We'll do a Brett-specific
love Brett.
podcast.
Dude, some of the people at Brink, I absolutely love them. But sadly, the lemur cannot replace our Avatas.
Hey, Brett.
Can't do it. Or our minis.
Yep.
Can't do it.
I want to
Brian
find
Ham says it'd be cool to see a drone photo/videogrammetry app that includes UI for collecting model data, like photosynth or polycam, where you can visualize the acquisition, which is complete and which is not, and feeding the UI to show the incomplete mesh. But it seems like it can be achieved. So Skydio 3D Scan does that. We
Yeah,
do not
Skydio
do that.
does.
However,
Well, they
we
say
do
it does.
capture the data way faster than
Have you
any
seen-
other competitor out there.
Aside from the Skydio commercials, have you seen it actually work? I haven't. I'm just curious.
I've seen it fly around erratically, but I've never seen like a processed model because, it takes like 24 hours to actually process one of those models. It
And
doesn't take a very short amount of time.
So Brian got mad at me with the Ocala when we were in Ocala, Florida. Like we mapped out the whole thing, processed it in a couple minutes, blah 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 blah. The next day, I was curious more than anything. I'm like, "Hey, do you have a data set?" They're like, "No, it's still processing." I still haven't seen. So, and be wary because I am absolutely weary. I may be the pessimist and the, when it comes to a lot of stuff, but I wonder some of the data sets that I've seen. How much post goes into it? How much of it is manipulated, edited, points deleted, points added, blah 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 blah, brought into Mesh Mixer, thrown somewhere else? I wonder how much energy goes into some of the stuff that's being used in marketing. Like me, I make insane shit for myself. I'm like, good God, the detail on that is insane. Because I can do that. I work for the company, so I can make 3D models with my cell phone. Sorry for anyone that can't, because it's amazing. But that's just it. It's none of it's manipulated. It comes straight out of processing, and here's your data set. Crazy, absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it's just different market. They're going after utility and whatnot. It's for specific thin wirings and all that, where you gotta fly your drone basically, right next to it, so that it gets bigger and there's more features to match up. Whereas other 3D modeling platforms don't do that. So it has its niche use for sure. I think there's a lot of pushback on their pricing in terms of charging money to make the drone gimbal pitch up. That's pretty tough to charge money on.
That's hysterical.
Wait, what?
Repeat that, Bobby, because that is
3D
absolutely
scan.
hysterical.
3D scan allows your drone to pitch its gimbal upwards. So I think it's like a $4,000 or $5,000 annual subscription to make your drone camera pitch upwards for 3D scan. See underneath the bridge.
So I'm a couple beers, a beer and a half in. You can't pitch it up without that.
Not for 3D modeling.
What if you just want to look at the sky?
Oh man.
Hey, who knows? Maybe
Is it working? I mean,
for
if
SRR,
they're making money,
they have money for it.
I guess.
Are they though? Like, how are they making money?
I don't know.
They've got DoD sales, so
They do have
talked
significant DoD sales.
I talked to a lot of people, and there are companies that are selling multiple millions of dollars in Skydio drones. It's not like nobody's buying their shit, but people are buying it because they have to, not because it's worth a shit. If all of the players in the game, if you could buy any drone out there, guarantee you Skydio would not be the top choice. I mean, at least if you want to fly your drone more than 1,500 feet away from you. Maybe an EXT module for a Skydio, and you can fix that for public safety, Divvy.
Bro, we'd yeah.
Like,
maybe.
honestly, then if the Skydio could fly a lot further than it does, like for SAR, hell, half the time we got a BVLS waiver, and we'll fly 2 miles out, 3 miles out. You ain't going to do that with a Skydio. You could do it with an EXT module, though.
You could do it. You could do a lot with an EXT module.
I know.
Tyler's tired because he's been selling the crap out of EXT modules, and now he's flying everywhere. EXT modules make Tyler tired. They make him tired.
Kelvin, I love you, brother, and I know you can't bash Skydio, or I mean, talk about Skydio. You got the inside scoop, though. You would know. If anybody would know, Kelvin would. He does a lot of testing and stuff for Skydio and for some others. He also makes some cool-ass blimps. Dude, we need to get Kelvin on here.
Wait, blimps? Like big-ass...
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Look at his profile. Like, so the
this
blimps, not big-ass, like...
Hey, Golden State!
Big-ass.
Kelvin,
big-ass, like, all of the blimps that you see flying around inside of, like, sports events and that kind of stuff. Kelvin makes them and flies them and all sorts of cool
Kelvin,
shit.
that's fucking cool, dude.
What?
So I met Kelvin out in California working... like utility jobs and some contract work out in California. Dude's legit.
Kelvin's from Berkeley. Go Bears.
And he's also got a bunch of shit going on in the FPV world as well. But super smart dude. I wish people like Kelvin could get on and talk openly about these American drones. because they do have the inside scoop, but they can't publicly talk about that shit. So there's that.
NDAs? What are those
Are
documents?
you fucking yawning?
Dude. No.
Because like Davey will text me at like
God.
2 a.m. I'm like, what the fuck are you up right now? He's like coding. Maybe he just like takes like a power nap or something. Right
I'm
beforehand.
40 on this podcast with two 27, well, an almost 28-year-old,
Attaboy, Bobby.
and oh man,
I'm somewhere
Davey,
around.
what? You're 25?
different breed.
Little younger.
24?
I'll be
23?
23. I'll be 24 in a few months.
Shit, I should have done more than drink, smoke dope, and hang out in high school.
We're all at the
I
same
really
place right now.
should've.
We're on the same podcast, Jeff. I don't know what you're talking about.
It just took me a lot longer to get where I'm at. No, honestly, my wife, God bless her, like gave me a path, and now I'm here. So I don't know. I still screwed up somewhere.
I'm a huge fan of Calvin.
Too much biz dev. Way too
Oh,
much
man.
biz dev.
But no, in all seriousness, I mean, Calvin said Bears.
Bears.
The Bears.
I'm Kelvin's biggest fan. I kind of want one. Like, want to put like a Paladin logo on it. I don't know where I would fly it, but I kind of want one.
It's cool shit though, isn't it?
What if we do like Paladin one side, Skybrows on the other, and it's just rotating?
Calvin, how much do those blimps cost? How much would it cost us to have a blimp made? I bet you it's probably comparable to some of the blue drones. Calvin, can you make us a blue blimp?
A blue blimp?
Yeah, like a full American blimp. Maybe make it blue. I don't know. Oh, shit. We could get a blue blimp, and we'll name it Blue Balls.
20K. All right.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's like a marketing cost.
It's not bad.
It is a marketing cost.
Wait,
Oh, dude.
Floated
where-
above our booth at conferences at like AUVSI or something. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Hell yeah. Calvin, we got to talk later. I need a blimp. Oh,
I
man.
feel like the next conference we're just gonna see a Skybrows blimp. Why? Because.
Because why not?
Yeah.
We should do it at the Texas Robotics conference. Just give Tom Prentice a stroke. He's gonna stroke, guys. What the fuck is flying over there?
Kelvin said GoFundMe, and we might be onto something. Maybe that's how we combat this stupid anti-China stuff. We get a blimp that just says, "Don't Florida my any state in the U.S." Don't Florida my Texas. Don't Florida my... Dude, honestly, that would go over really well in Texas. Don't Florida
It would
my
go over
Texas
well in
blimp.
Texas. But here's the thing: how many people care about drones the same way public safety does?
Obviously, no one, because these states are just screwing people left and right. Like,
Not great. It's
I
not
mean, no. So the T&D side of things, it's obviously hitting them. They're concerned about it. Oil and gas, they got more money than God, so they're just going to buy whatever they want and then deal with the consequences. But yeah, so I don't know.
And I've heard that agencies in Florida are still buying DJI and Autel drones. Just
Absolutely, they're
Under the
just
books.
not doing it with state money,
Yeah.
and they're putting Skydio labels over their DJI logos or their Autel logos. So they had different color Autels at CES. So it wasn't just orange.
Wait, you
it
get to
wasn't
choose
just-
now?
Yeah, there's several different colors. I think they should make a blue one.
A blue
Nobody in
Autel?
Florida would know the difference. Be like, you said I needed a blue drone. It's blue.
Larry! Larry's here.
Oh, what is up,
Nice.
Larry?
Larry,
I remember-
I'm honored. I feel like Larry's here, and I am
He's here
very
for
honored.
you. It was all caps with an exclamation point.
He
only.
Kind of like every
literally
time
said
I see
Disney.
you.
Larry, I appreciate it. Sorry, Bobby and Jeff. I guess
I nearly backed up into his patrol car at a conference. Like my car's auto brakes came in. It's like, I'm like, oh damn.
Kind of like you fly drones.
Oh,
Just-
that's
Bobby, how many drones
racist.
have you crashed? How many drones have you crashed? Wait a second.
Probably like 7 or 8. I don't know.
Pretty much every drone on the
Jeez,
market,
dude.
including the uncrashable drones.
Jeez. It's a little
I
too
don't know
many.
how many times I crashed my Phantom. I crashed it probably. It's a beast. I've crashed it like 4 or 5 times before it finally gave out because like the legs just bent a little too far. Couldn't take
I
off
miss
anymore.
the Phantom so much. Have you ever run over a drone with a car?
No.
No.
I've not.
Neither have I. Just asking.
All right. I thought there was going to be a cool story or something. Alright.
Oh man, I've definitely. So I know of a shout out to GPC because not necessarily running over, but you could put anything in a GPC case and you could run it over if you want. The drone's gonna be fine.
Dude, we need cases. Can you guys connect me?
GPC. Oh, I'll hook you up with Rick,
Please.
dude. He's the mad scientist. He will absolutely hook you up. But so we had we were in California working a gig, and dude had an M210 in a GPC case in the back of his truck. Forgot to put the tailgate up. That thing rolled down the interstate. Like ended up finding it. Got a hold of some trucker that ended up picking it up, so on and so forth. But the case didn't even look beat up, and it hit the freaking pavement at 70. And the drone was absolutely fine.
It's not bad.
No,
not bad at all.
cheap, and the people there, good God, they're amazing. Yep,
Calm up. Yeah, we need cases. We need cases now.
GPC will do it for you, man. GPC.
I saw them at the booth. That seemed really cool.
Oh yeah.
Talking about like different types of foam. I know nothing about cases. It was just fun
So
learning.
for one, their foam is way more dense than
I've heard.
anything else that's out there.
Yeah,
but
that's not just
the-
marketing. Like that's a thing.
No, it's absolutely a thing. But the other thing is, they're so fucking OCD when they put these cases together that it's millimeters. Like there is no wiggle room for whatever you're in there, and there's always nice little finger slots for you to pull the shit out, and it slides out. So like everything about them is. GPC is the king of cases, especially for drones. Oh my God, there's no one that comes anywhere close to what they're putting out. Yeah, you can get Amazon cases with cheap foam and like your shit wiggles when you shake it. You can actually hear stuff rattle. You won't get that with a GPC case.
Dude,
You just won't.
well, you're selling me because that would be very important for shipping things. Very important.
And then Caseman. So Caseman is GPC's sister company. I didn't know that until after the fact, but Starlink, Caseman makes a case for Starlink that is mind-blowing. Literally, you take the Starlink out, and built into the top of the case, there's a mount for the Starlink. So you open the case, take the Starlink out, and it just drops into the case, and you have a stand built into the case. So Storm Point had one down in Florida for this last hurricane. That thing got beat to hell. It was floating down the river for a little while, like beat to hell. And it's still Starlink works great.
It's pretty great.
Mhm.
Dang.
GPC for the
Is
win.
it heavy? Like the router or whatever it's called?
Starlink? It's a satellite dish, so I mean there's that, but would I consider it heavy? No. I mean I can pick it up above my head and put it on top of the trailer and not kill myself doing it. So it's
Could you put it on a dragonfish?
no.
Starlink on a dragonfish? No.
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 Thinking
man.
out loud. Just thinking out loud.
You would need a serious heavy lift to lift it. It's probably 20 pounds maybe,
Oh, okay. It's heavy.
give or take.
It's heavy.
Too heavy to put on a drone for sure.
Yeah. No, that's heavy. That's a heavy one. Jeez, though. Goodness.
Chris says Rick is badass. He was wanting to design me a case 8 by 4 by 4 feet. That's a massive case. What are you?
So
do you
when
put
we
in
were
that?
there
People?
touring, GPC, and Rick invited us in like we were family. You would have never known we didn't work there the way he was treating us. He's like, no, come on, no, yeah, this is stuff. No, it's not out yet, but come on, we'll go look at it anyways. But they have these giant cases, and I mean giant, that are made to literally slide and take up the whole back of a Tahoe. They're made for law enforcement. They have these big ass drawers in them that slide out, and there's TVs that slide out. Just giant case, slides into a Tahoe, straps down, so on and so forth. Well, I was there with Russell from Storm Point, and Russell had his F-150
Shout out
there.
Russell. Russell's the best.
Huge shout out to Russell. So we're there, and Russ is like, Rick, I would love one of these, but the fact of the matter is I keep fuel and everything else in the bed of my truck. I can't put the drones where I keep my fuel. Just probably not a good idea. And Rick's like, no, that's absolutely not a good idea. What were you thinking? And Russell's like, well, it'd be neat to have some trays like this, similar to what you've got in the back of this Tahoe, but that came out the side door, like the behind the driver's side, came out the side. Rick's like, oh, that's a great idea. Russell's phone rings the next day. Rick's like, dude, I've got the parts for your slide out trays. You got a minute to stop by the shop? Like less than 24 hours. Russell's like, yeah, sure. And mind you, we did not pay Rick to customize. There was nothing it was just Rick. Hey guys, we love what you're doing. Thank you. Got an idea. Let's test it out. Because he is a mad scientist. But we show up. As soon as we show up, Rick's out there with parts. Don't know what these parts are, but parts. And he's like, do you care if we unbolt your back seats? Do it to it. Dude, Russell still has this. It's a frame, but it's a big metal frame with drawers. He opens the door behind his driver's seat. Drawers that slide out for a Matrice 210, fully kitted. Props on, everything. You slide it out, you set it on the ground, you fly it. There's a tray. About 2 Mavics fit in there, umpteen thousand batteries. And Rick literally designed this in less than 24 hours. Bolted it in. Thing's still there like 3-4 years later, and it works like a champ. He's a mad scientist, I'm telling you.
I gotta meet Rick. I also...
Super good guy. All the people there are, though. All the people at GPC are.
So is it Rick's company or?
Honestly, I don't know, but I think so, yes. So Rick helped start a drone racing in the U.S. Really? No kidding. Look at that. So GPC gave Kelvin 10 grand for a drone race in 2015 at the Sacramento State Fair. Like, these people are legit good people that really actually care about the drone space. And mad scientists. Coming up with shit that no one else does.
Dude, that's the only way to do it. Come up with shit that no one else is doing.
That's right.
And then
That's
tell
right.
others about it. That helps too. Rick and
yeah,
Ruth. Rick and Ruth did it. All right.
Yeah, we'll hook you up with Rick.
No, it's gonna be a good time.
You'll appreciate it. Real talk. Yeah, buddy.
Bobby, what are you eating? I want some.
I'm having a taiyaki. I didn't eat dinner, so I'm drinking wine on an empty stomach.
That's the best way to drink wine.
I was gonna say, like, you conserve wine.
Yeah. That makes the wine like you get your money's worth out of it.
Oh man,
It's not.
nah.
Yeah, I don't know why you're complaining, dude. You conserve. Wait, what is that though? Is that bread?
It's a taiyaki.
All I can hear is
Come closer. This is an ASMR stream now.
Shaped like a fish right here, and there's filling in it. So this is an Nutella taiyaki. So there's Nutella
Ooh.
filling in it.
Wait, so
A
are these like?
Nutella?
I'm guessing they're pre-made, unless you have like a freaking ship-faced waffle.
No. Oh, we didn't make it. We bought these.
Okay.
I thought
There's
you
a
were going
shop
to
like
tell us.
walking distance.
I thought you were going to tell us you had a fish-shaped.
I know that would have been so
waffle
cool.
press type deal.
Like, bring it out, man.
Hell yeah.
No, that's what the shop has, and they put the waffle.
Oh wait, it's
and then
like
they
it's
put
at a
the
restaurant.
Yeah,
Like,
so
these are not at, like,
specific,
supermarket.
dessert shop.
Why a
Oh.
fish? Why a fish though?
Ask the Japanese. I'm not Japanese.
I'm thinking if like they would taste so much better if they were in the shape of a drone.
Jeff,
Drone
you got a
shaped
problem,
taiyaki.
buddy. You got a problem. I don't know what to tell you.
Dude, they would taste. Trust me. This goes back
Jeff,
to PVC.
Jeff, you said food would taste better if it was shaped like a drone.
Yes. And I can support that with factual evidence.
When's the last time you ate some carbon fiber, my guy?
No, I didn't
You say
say
never.
I didn't say eating a drone. I said eating food that was shaped like a drone. If we go back to PVCC, I'll tell you right now, those were the best cookies I've ever eaten in my entire life. And I'm pretty sure it's because they were shaped like a drone.
I've
Shout out to
regretted it since because
Shout out
I've seen
to
those cookies.
Darren Goodbar.
Shout out to Darren Goodbar, his wife, for making those cookies.
Shout out to Debbie. Hell yeah.
But I've seen those cookies, and I chose not to. I made the conscientious decision not to eat those cookies,
You
and now it
screwed
haunts
up.
me to this
You
day.
screwed up bad.
Because he stopped
dude.
making them. He stopped doing the conferences altogether. So
You
there's
screwed
no
up
way to get
bad.
those drone cookies.
So apparently, Drone Responders is going to be doing the PVCC conference. Like, it's a new.
Yeah, Busch Gardens. They were
What's
talking
that?
about it since like 2021. It's been a while now.
Wait, is this
It's been
a big
while in the
thing?
making.
So
pretty big,
honestly,
yeah.
it's one of the original conferences. It's where I've met a lot of good people. That's where I first met Romeo Dersher. That's where I first met John McBride, 2016. But yeah, Romeo, John, this was back before, everybody is where they're at now. And that's kind of what started it all for me. And I know it helped with our county drone program. It was a huge help for that. It started off a lot of stuff. It was one of the better conferences that I've been to for sure. So Adrian's got a question, and I'm pretty sure it's aimed at you, Divi.
I think so. He's asking, how do we get more DFR in my communities? Adrian, send him to Tyler. He's not here, so like punish him with more. But in all serious talk, like anybody wants to do DFR, like send us a message. We've got a new flagship program for self-promotion, where if you're first in your state and you like think you're going to use DFR, by the way, for those who are watching, is like sending drones to emergencies. Get there first, get information back to the responders, clear calls, like it's
actionable data,
situational awareness.
Yeah.
All the buzzwords, except that like it actually works, and it's like
there's that,
right?
Yeah.
Adrian, please send him my way, or give me a call like right now, and we'll pick it up live, and then we'll see if we can't get a.
And Adrian, after this, I'll give you Tyler's personal number,
so
you can give that to as many people as you want.
Please.
Any strippers you run into, give them the number.
Tyler's. We're shitting on people. Tyler's single. Just go for it.
Listen,
like he's
Adrian.
Do it.
Homeless, literally walking down the street. Give the number to anyone you find and be like, "Hey,
sign him up.
This dude is giving out free
porn
shit.
subscriptions.
Porn
newsletters.
Sign him up for porn subscriptions. Now, in all
use his
seriousness,
personal email, because like we might have to pay if it went to like the Paladin email for storage and all that. But like
no, his personal cell phone.
Perfect. Okay. Cool.
Don't worry about email.
Just making sure.
Blow up his phone.
Yeah. So speaking of DFR in communities, I was at a PCERT meeting. PCERT stands for the North Texas Public Safety UAS Response Team, group of local and county police, fire, EMS that join and fly drones and talk about how they can do joint efforts. And it turns out DeSoto, Texas right now is looking to prove to admin that DFR works. So they're looking at various DFR programs.
Yeah, because there's no proof of that already.
Portion of, they cited Chula Vista as proof, and they're looking to do it for a small portion to see if it reduces crime or anything. And I referred them to our podcast to check it out.
Oh, great. That's a great advertisement right there.
Fantastic advertisement.
Great.
Everybody, from now on, anybody that asks me about Skybrowse, I'm going to be like, I'm not talking to you until you watch this podcast.
Funneling, isn't that?
We'll make way more sales.
Sales are good.
So, Matt True joined us. Dude, Matt, I'm about to pour a green tea shot just for you, buddy.
But the sales do work in these environments, though. It was PVCC 2020, right before all the lockdowns, and I was in a room with On God from Pix4D at the time. He was working at Pix4D. Skybrowse was like 4 people.
What do you think about On God now?
He's a snake, but he's still a snake. But he also was a snake in the past as well. And he was just straight pitching to all the people in that room that we ended up partying together for 3 days straight. Just pitching picks, just going around networking and all that.
Partying in one room for 3 days straight sounds like a meth house.
Oh, three nights. Sorry. Every night we'd go to the party room and party. And it turns out everybody in that room, bar one person, ended up buying Skybrowse licenses over Pix4D.
Hell yeah, Bobby. 3 people. Where are you guys at now? Like freaking a lot more.
A lot
We've
more.
got a couple. Yeah.
We got 5,000 testers. Shout out to all of our testers.
I gotta say that, like, you hit it out of the park twice. Like, it was great. Like, lightning struck twice. That was phenomenal. It was so good. I was
testers?
like, no, just like the entire thing. Like, your post blew up, and then your post blew up again, and it got picked up. That was great. I loved it. Loved every single second of it. Phenomenal. Jeff, I think the credit goes to you for freemium, I think. But, like, it was great. I love it.
Oh, he's ready. He's excited. That's it? That's your cum noise?
Listen, buddy. I'm 40. You're 27, okay?
28.
I've got 4 kids. I don't need to shake it as long as you do. Okay, how about that?
I'm just talking about the noise.
Oh, sure. Uh-huh.
Just,
Yeah. Sure, that's all you're talking about.
What was that? Changing topic, Adrian, white paper. How do we make one? Cause happy to make one. But might need your help for that. I can't tell you. Talk to our departments because they're seeing some pretty cool data. But I guess
studies
it's biased.
just.
Well, it's biased if we do it, right? Like then it's like, where's the credibility?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Case study.
But do what everyone else does.
Which is
Just collect the data, skew it so it fits your narrative,
Oh,
and
okay.
put it out there.
okay.
That's
Thank
the
you.
norm. Come on now.
Fair enough.
This one's for Matt True. Dude, he's
Shout out to
driving
Matt
home
True.
right now to grab a bourbon. I got to hang out with him in Indy. Oh, good God. Good times, for sure. Anyone that doesn't know Matt, so it's one thing seeing him on Facebook and so on and so forth, but the dude is a spitting image of Bruce Willis.
Whoa! Can you screen share?
Let me tell you, that dude. So it's to the point where hanging out with him in South Carolina last year, he actually signed an autograph because someone thought he was Bruce Willis. We're just sitting there smoking cigars and drinking bourbon, and here's some dude flipping out like, "Oh my God, can I get my picture with you?" I was like, so Indy, we go out, bourbon, cigars, typical Skybrow shenanigans, and we're sitting there at the cigar bar, and I start just walking past waitress. I'm like, "Do you recognize him?"
Do you know who he is?
Just messing with people, and it was hilarious because we'd see people just start peeking around corners, and sadly, apparently Die Hard is a lot older than what I thought because half the waitresses in there had no idea what the hell Die Hard was.
No.
It's a tragedy.
Wait,
it is tragic.
I'm not that old. I know what Die Hard is. We're like, what?
Yeah.
Maybe I am getting older than I.
Well, Sky, our nice little server that we had, did not realize what Die Hard was. But I'm thinking next conference I go to with Matt, rather than pulling the Bruce Willis card, I think I'm going to play the Bruce Willis stunt double card. Because some people were like, "Nah, that's not him," but they would believe it's the stunt double. So I think I'm going to push that narrative next time.
Fair enough. Can Matt do a backflip?
He doesn't need to.
Jeff,
There's
can you
that.
do a backflip?
Back in my younger days, I could.
Oh,
Really?
no
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Damn. It's impressive.
I actually hold a second-degree black belt in Ishinru karate.
Which there's something else you said before
There's-
karate. What does that mean?
Ishinru, it's a type
Yeah.
of karate.
Oh, okay.
There's Ishinru, there's a whole slew of them, but yeah.
What's your current physical fitness challenge for the year? Mine is doing the splits. I'm getting pretty close to doing the side
Oh,
splits. I've
Bro,
been
that sounds
practicing every
painful.
single day.
That sounds.
So my
It
physical
hurts.
fitness
It definitely
challenge.
hurts for a while. Yeah.
My physical fitness challenge now is to wake up every morning. Pretty sure I'm doing good if I. pretty sure I'm doing good if I can do that.
God damn. All right. Well, Jeff, you met me when I was actually pretty in shape
That
when
was for
you
Matt.
first met me because that was like before COVID. But like after COVID, when you saw me afterwards, I was pretty tubby. Got that beer belly going and everything.
I got dad
What?
bod.
Yeah. My goal is lose like 20-ish pounds. I'm halfway there. A little more than
Nice.
halfway there. Gonna keep going.
So you've lost 10 pounds?
I've lost more. It's like, well, the thing is, like, again, pre-COVID, I was like peak. Like the actually even during COVID, I was like peak, and then slowly and steadily fell off, and now getting back.
See, the big problem with losing weight is your future you will find it again.
That's a good one. It's a good one.
It's
It is a good one.
sad but true.
Yeah, I like Google Photos, or like they'll come up with like, oh, look at your memories, and I was like, damn, it's looking good. It's looking real good.
Man.
Chris
Getting
says
back
I can still see my dick when I pee, so I'm good. That's because you got a massive cock.
Chris.
Speak for yourself, man.
Chris, why did you have to bring that up? I'm old. Now I have to pee. Thanks a lot. Oh, God.
Can you put
We're
up like an
digressing.
intermission saying going to piss and then wait, can't say that live. Going to pee and then come back.
What? One of the rules for Drones After Dark is you gotta curse.
I know. Well, isn't that a thing? Like, you can't say piss on TV?
What? Really?
I don't know.
Please, they say bitch and shit and ass and
That's what I thought, but I guess the line is again. This
they
is
say everything on TV now. I go to watch PG-13 movie or just PG movies with my kids.
Have you seen Puss in Boots 2?
Have you seen E.T.?
E.T. That's
Dude.
old.
Go watch E.T. PG movie. We're sitting there watching E.T. My kids are like, wow, those kids are like my age. Are they smoking cigarettes? Are they drinking beer? Dude, they're like 13 and 14-year-old kids drinking beer, smoking cigarettes. One of the kids is like, son of a bitch. PG movie. E.T. Now look where we're at.
I've never seen E.T. Or Die Hard, actually. Probably watched Die Hard.
Dude, I love Die Hard.
It's the best Christmas movie, right?
I was just going to say, best Christmas movie ever. Best Christmas movie ever. So
Now Velma's black.
I'm up to some shenanigans over here, just so y'all know.
What are you doing, Jeff?
And it's 100%
Why are you
Christmas.
touching the mic like that?
Going to pee. Gone to pee. There he goes.
I'll
Jeff,
be
do I get equity in that idea? It was recorded this time, so I feel like
Equity, what idea?
in the poster. Go pee.
Go pee.
It's
Maybe we'll
genius,
get invited
Bobby.
back for our antagonistic episode. We're gonna start interviewing some of our competitors, or just like drone deploy or picks on our podcast, and we'll have like an antagonistic episode where like all the 3D modeling companies get together and we just duke it out, and
Get
Skydio dukes it out with Jeff. Or Brink dukes it out with Jeff. Just straight Jeff. I just moderate. That's all I do.
I was gonna say, like,
you
you're
really
just-
moderate.
I just see you like sitting back and letting Jeff do his thing. I was like, it's great. It's great.
Yeah. We'll get Brett on.
Was
as
Brett
well.
still here?
I
Brett
don't know.
Brett might not be here.
We'll get Blake
Oh, dude,
on
I
as well,
can't-
but Blake's so nice. So is Brett.
Blake is very nice.
But Blake is so nice.
Blake is nice. Blake is very nice. Where are the? I can't see the comments anymore. Now I'm lost. Oh, here we go. Chris was ET for Halloween. I was. Bobby, when was the last time you dressed up for Halloween?
I don't think I went to Halloween this year because I think there was like a conference. Was it Airworks? I think
Airworks
Airworks
on
on
Halloween?
the 30th, right?
I
It was
don't
like pretty
remember.
close to Halloween.
Dude, I got like this costume and it's not been used for 2 years and I'm really sad.
Damn.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to
What
a.
costume is it?
It's like, so my friends invited me to a Renaissance festival. I've never been before. I was like, that sounds cool. Like, it's a fun new experience. Who knows? I'll like it. Maybe I won't. I got this costume, and then of course, like that weekend, other stuff like work came up, and I was like, dang it, can't go.
I should probably just leave that on
Can't
there.
go. Well, like put
What's
it
the
like right
costume?
underneath you. What?
What's the costume that you had?
Oh, it was like a knight, like for Renfest.
Like with,
Like a paladin?
with all the armor.
Don't you
and
dare!
Was it like a paladin?
It wasn't like a paladin, but it was a knight costume.
What's the difference between a knight and a paladin?
Well,
Can
I
you
think
explain?
like so a paladin. To be clear, a paladin usually
is a knight.
is a knight who's got like a specific like supposed to be like, oh, you've got like a duty. Like, okay, you're not just a knight, you're a knight
A
with like a duty.
specific role. So now we're role playing.
I mean, Jeff, if you're leading
Oh shit.
Where is this going? All right. Brett and On God. That's what Adrian said. Brett and On God are good people. You should get them on. Well, that's the
Adrian, I-
opposite of a love triangle. That's a
I agree
hate
with
triangle.
50% of
Everybody
that.
hates everybody in this podcast at that point.
No, honestly, Adrian, I agree with 50% of that. We can talk later though. I do love Brett. Just throwing that out there.
I haven't been talking to enough people to like
Oh my God.
even like talk shit. I feel like I want to get to that level, but I'm not there yet.
Talking shit? I mean, On God's
I
talking
can't-
shit to our employees
I
about
can't
me.
help it.
What the fuck?
That's
Yeah,
not
seriously.
That's not
On-
cool.
On God said some shit to someone that works for Skybrows, and he didn't realize they worked for Skybrows, and it bit him in the ass. Now Bobby doesn't talk to On God, and yeah, it's
That's
it
not-
is
He's
what it
also
is.
spread rumors of me in the past as well. But
It
Yeah.
is what it is.
That's not cool. I don't like that.
But so Adrian, I agree with 50% of that. But back to Adrian. So I am obviously now going to the drone drone conference that Adrian is obviously.
Adrian, it's in
Texas.
Houston, right? Can I just
Yes.
show up?
You're gonna have to because I'm going now.
Yeah. Oh
And he's
no!
More technical difficulties.
What are
happens every single time.
Can we get guesses on what caused it this time? I have a feeling that what if he's a cat. He's a cat. Bobby, you have a cat?
Just a cat now.
Can I show my dog? Wow.
Yeah. Bring him
I'll
over.
show my dog. She's really small. What? She's my.
Did you
let's see.
kick me out because I said I was going to a conference to meet with Adrian? Damn it!
I wish.
I'm sitting here talking and all of a sudden gone.
How you doing?
Hey, Divvy, I love dogs, but I hate little dogs. So
Dude,
I hate dogs.
I did too. So this is my dog at home. My family dog is a German Shepherd. I love big dogs. But my girlfriend adopted Rosa like when she moved to Texas, and she's the only small dog that I like. But she does bark a lot. She does bark.
Yeah. As do all small dogs.
Yeah,
One like bit
she
my
does.
That's the
forehead.
thing
Like-
about small
But,
dogs.
like
Yep.
when she's quiet, she's really cute. Okay, thank you.
So Adrian, did you tell Bobby that you were going to put a hit out on him
I'm
if I didn't show up to that?
It's okay.
I hope so. Because we have some stuff to talk about. Like, we got to meet up again. It's been a little while. So, Bobby, I'll see
Yup.
you in Dallas. When is that?
In Dallas? Why
Yeah.
Dallas?
Houston? Where is it?
It's in Houston, right? Adrian,
Houston?
it's in Houston.
South Carolina.
Well, I will see you in South Carolina, but I got to meet up with Adrian in Houston.
I'm pretty sure it's in Houston. Come on by. Wait. And then we have an office now. It's not furnished yet, but we have an office now. Come on by.
Wow.
Bobby,
I want those sound effects.
I've got biz dev to do in Houston. Adrian, what are the dates on that so we can get everybody there? Let's load it up. And how many seats are open?
No. Skybrows can't go. We got to work. We got to fundraise. We got to biz dev.
Oh, I'm going to work. How many
It's
seats are open in
grinding
that,
time.
Adrian?
We grinding.
Always grinding. The 2 a.m.
Always.
grind.
Yep.
Actually, wait, Bobby, I feel like you have a
Yeah.
good sleep schedule now, but I could be wrong.
I do have a good sleep
February
schedule.
18th
Look
through
at you
20th.
go, man.
Way
Look at
better.
you.
I don't
Look
really
at
go
you
to sleep after like 1. Like usually it's before 1. So I
So
wake up
I'll-
at 8 every single morning.
I'll fly from South Carolina to Houston. Going to
After
Bots
party
and
at
Brews in
South
Houston next
party at our
Tuesday.
place.
Wish I was. Bots and Brews in Houston
After
next
party.
Tuesday. Anyone going to that?
Maybe I'm confusing bots and brews. That's next Tuesday? Ah, crap. I can't go Tuesday. Chris, are you in Houston? Because we should meet up.
I thought Chris was in Dallas.
Maybe they're coming down for Houston.
Worth it.
Houston gets
Could be.
overlooked. Gets totally overlooked. We've got the best food in all of Texas.
I wouldn't know.
Okay, I've only eaten at one restaurant in Houston. It
Where'd
was
you
that
go?
the revolving 360 building thing.
Oh, that's
and it was
like
awful, dude.
Yeah,
it was
that's-
terrible. I had
no,
like
no,
some
no,
short rib and it was so dry.
no.
Like,
You
for
gotta,
what?
Dude,
Why?
nah,
It was
man. You
expensive
gotta,
as well.
you gotta
Very
go to like
expensive.
Montrose. You gotta go to the Heights. You gotta go to. I mean, Rice Military has. some
Adrian,
nice food, too.
Adrian, I'll see you there. I'll have to work on Bobby a little bit. Bobby, I need vacation time from the 18th to 20th.
You get
It's not
vacation
paid.
time?
That's fine. I'm salary. He said he's got a huge Airbnb for us.
Yeah, I know. I talked to Mark Colburn today because he was at the P-Cert meeting and he was hyping it up. Like, look, it'd be a lot of fun. Wish I could go, but we got grind.
I'll grind while on the plane. It's cool. Adrian, I'll see you, brother.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Grind with your mast.
speaking of grinding with the mask, oh, good God.
Jeff,
What-
you're touching that mic in a real specific way, man.
Listen, what conferences are you going to, Divvy?
We'll be at Burnett. Texas Robotics, and then are we doing something together? I feel like we were like later on in the year, but I don't remember.
IACP?
AVUSI?
EVSI.
Both?
AVUSI?
IACP, right?
IACP, I think for sure.
We got the big ass.
Lady,
booth
yeah.
together.
Do we need to file invoices and stuff, or is that already taken? I should ask Tyler.
Listen, just pay for my trip to Houston and we're good.
Come through, Jeff. Come through.
Oh, shit. So, no, in all seriousness, though, IACP, for
IACP.
anybody that's law enforcement or law enforcement related, AVUSI for anybody that gives a shit about drones. If you care
Yes.
about drones, gotta be there.
Tommy! Tommy's here.
Tommy Gunn.
Okay,
Yeah,
Tommy's
buddy.
confirming. We will be at AUVSI. All right, cool.
Noise.
I knew you were
That's
going to
awesome.
be at AVUSI.
I'm pretty sure we were.
man.
I'm pretty sure we were, but I don't want to like say the wrong thing. Then again, we are.
That's what we're here for, is to
Yeah, I
say
was
the
gonna
wrong
say.
thing.
Cool.
Yep. Jeff, if you go to Houston, you gotta sell a Skybrowse subscription to Pearland Police. You have to.
Dude,
Yeah.
now that Brandon's gone, that won't be a problem.
I think that's a
Z.
challenge, Jeff. I think it's a challenge.
Challenge
The
accepted.
challenge is no. The challenge is Brandon bullshits his way through convincing people that Skybrowse isn't the right solution by citing
No.
very, very niche case law that wouldn't affect most of your use
So
cases. It'd
you
be
have
so
to-
niche, you'd get struck by lightning.
You have to know Brandon. I've got a love-hate relationship with Brandon. Every time I see him, we happily debate, and I love him for it because we really. It's not like a "fuck you, I hate you." It's literally. It's always a good debate. And then you realize that Brandon's brainwashed by whatever he's using at the time. And once you can get over that hurdle, it's cool. Like, he is good people that really does care about the drone industry, but he's absolutely brainwashed by what he's using at the time. But still good people. I mean, for sure. AppsCon. That is a great question, Tommy. So, honestly, AppsCon last year, it was a sleeper. We went to AppsCon not knowing what to expect and did not expect literally anything out of it. And it was probably one of the best as far as sales and results and interest. And so it's probably one of the best shows we went to. It may have been because most everything there was like aviation, airplane, helicopter, so on and so forth. And there were very few drone. I say there were very few. They're expanding, but there were very few drone things going on at the time. But departments from all over the country, their aviation units sent their drone teams there to learn about drone shit. So out of the aviation teams that went there, we were fucking slammed the entire time. From the second we got there until the second we left, it was nonstop. Agency after agency after agency after agency that wanted to know more about drones. And the fact that the info at AppsCon, like, there was some drone stuff, but there was not a ton of people there that knew what the fuck they were talking about. So yeah, we got slammed, and we built some awesome freaking relationships at AppsCon. It was a sleeper. We didn't expect it to be what it was. And it was absolutely a great conference. Definitely one we're going to again. Yeah, absolutely.
Divvy,
AppsCon.
what's your least favorite conference that you or Tyler has gone to last year?
He was smart enough to dip out on FBI and AA. Just saying.
Wait, we were there in Cleveland.
You sent Tyler all by his damn self. You were smart enough to stay home.
It was
Fabino
a
sucked,
good
dude.
conference.
Fabino, no, it wasn't. Fabino's awful.
Oh,
It was my second least
never
favorite
mind then.
conference of last year.
You know, it was mainly Tyler's been touring the country. I got to sit back and code. Least favorite. Crap, where all did we go, man? Where all did we go? I feel like least favorite. Now we had a good time everywhere we went. I was gonna say like, well, the thing is like when we went to Airworks, it was the second time in Vegas, right? Because we were there before.
Yeah.
Like for the novelty of Vegas,
It was tiring. Airworks was tiring.
it was like a second. It was like a second one. That being said, had a great time. Like
Oh, hell
still
yeah.
have a great time.
Yes.
Many cigars. That was our party, right? Yeah, or that was the second party. We had a lot of parties. We had a few parties. That was our first joint party.
There were no
That's
joints
fun.
in Las Vegas. It was all booze and bourbon and yeah.
Yeah, Airworks was I think it was just like secondary. But I didn't go to too many. Tyler is not
No, you
here.
make Tyler go to them all. I don't blame you. Lewis says Vegas sucks, but let's be honest. So Lewis is
Lewis was in the Mirage, though.
Lewis, you don't enjoy the after party like some of the others do. You're always that guy on the couch that wants to sit there and hang out with like one or two people and just talk about legit shit. But you get too many people in the room, and you're like, yeah, no, let's go somewhere else and fucking hang out. And I get that. But Vegas does suck if you're not into the huge like party crowd shit going on. I agree. And Vegas can be overwhelming too. You're not going to get much done in Vegas like after I don't know, about 4 a.m., something like that.
That's a good time. That's a good time. I feel like I've never been to Vegas other than for work, so I don't know what Vegas is supposed to be. Just know it's like, okay, all right, it's work, but it's still
Well,
fun.
you
Like, it's still
conference
fun.
and then you have fun afterwards.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
I don't think that many people go for fun in Vegas because Vegas is like, conference central over the Heath left a
Oh.
tooth behind.
Lewis, I gotta hear that hangover story. I left a tooth behind.
Oh,
that's
man.
got to be a hangover story.
Wait, what?
Talking
I don't know
about
about
movie
this.
making.
He had like a.
Oh
he had,
no,
like,
I remember.
swollen
Yeah, he
mouth
had
and
like
everything.
yeah. Literally the day
Yeah.
of, he's like
Yep.
he's presenting at Airworks, and he just shows up with this massive swollen jaw. And I'm just like, Lewis.
And still presented.
He kicked ass. He kicked
Yeah.
ass. Like
Yep.
like I have to say, I don't know where those videos are. I think you guys might have some of them, but like
Yeah, we have some. Yeah.
great presentation. It's like, attaboy, Lewis.
Yep.
You're on detective. Sorry.
Yep. He goes to. Why are no conferences in Atlantic City?
No, there is one.
There's one. There's one.
there's
We didn't
the
go to that
New
one, I think.
Jersey.
Nobody
like,
goes to that
Tops
one.
thing.
That's just it.
There's
Nobody.
there's a Chiefs one there. I heard there's a lot of Top Golf. There's a lot of Top.
I love Top Golf. I don't
It's
even
so
golf,
fun.
and I
Golf
love Top
at
Golf.
AC.
It's
Really?
so fun.
I don't think there's Top Golf at AC.
I might be mistaken. I remember maybe it was just regular golf.
Vegas. Probably just Vegas.
I don't
Yeah.
even like
The AC
I don't
conference
like
kind of
golf.
sucks. I didn't like it.
You know, apparently Top Golf's like makes hella money from the PG tour because of like data analytics or something, like whatever IP they built.
Wait, hold on. A golf company making money off of the PGA
But like
Tour?
it's
No.
not.
Say
it's
it ain't
not the
so.
same.
Oh,
On that note.
shit. Oh shit. No, but so what's your favorite conference? What's the best conference you've been to? Uh-oh. That means one doesn't stand out. Do, 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 do,
It's all
do,
blur.
do.
Honestly, it's been a blur. It really has been. I liked.
That's because when you show up, 40 green tee shots hit the counter.
And that's a problem because
Because then you don't remember which conference is the best conference that you've been to.
Instant blackout.
IACP was fun. It was
You didn't go to IACP.
we were literally there.
He
I
says
remember your
we.
truck.
He says we. That means Tyler was there.
No, I was there. I
You were
remember
there?
IACP.
Really?
Yeah, we had like it's when we got the booth. Katie was there too.
I thought
I think
like, you had the anniversary. Something and you couldn't make it.
I was there for maybe. Oh, you know what? I was there for like. I wasn't there for one day, but I was there for the other. There's something or another. Because IACP
I think
was
I was
Dallas.
there for the day that you weren't there.
That's the typical
was it.
Bobby schedule.
No, but I remember because I saw your car. You picked us, or we were like packing up. We were oh man, Bobby had green t-shirts. We were packing up, and you had your car, like the SUV. I remember this, and we were putting the stuff in your car, and you came pick it up. Anyway, I liked the ICP. It was like it was fun.
It was big.
It was really big. It was really big. I was like, oh shit, this is nice.
All of a
This is
sudden,
really
I
nice.
feel like the third wheel. Like I'm sitting in this room with two CEOs, and now I know what it feels like to be a CEO because you do what Bobby does. Bobby lays that big dick down. We're like, listen, we've got a 5-day conference. We got to be there every fucking day. And Bobby's like, no, fuck that. I'm showing up for a day, maybe 2. Like, when is the shit that I need to talk to people? And then I'm out. The rest of us are like, oh, good God, we're going to be here for 5 days. Apparently, you do the same thing. Is that the case? You just
I try
lay the
not-
hammer down like, no, I'll be
Well,
there.
in all
day 2,
honesty,
day
it
3.
ends up being like I kind of want to show up, and then I'm like, and then Tyler's like, you don't need to be there all days, and I'm like, you're probably not wrong, but I'm still gonna show up because I want to.
I mean, you're not there for sales. It's just for biz dev or
Yeah.
maintaining relationships. If you
Well,
have
but it's still a good
relationships
time,
with
right? Like
customers there, yeah, you go
at
back.
IACP, it's like you shoot the shit either way.
Yeah.
Meet the same friends, hopefully a couple new ones. It's always a good time. But yeah, I
Always a good
don't
time.
stay too often. Although I think I'll be there for all of Burnett, all or most of Burnett, just because it
See
was
it?
cool.
And I don't think we're going to Burnett.
Yeah, I know you guys said you weren't. Don't like the red sand, dude.
Too much dust, man. It's still
Dude.
in my car. It's still in the dashboard.
We had like
1
our
year
very
later.
first poster made, and it's definitely still red. But I have to it's a very unique venue. BD aside, it's a very unique venue.
It is a very unique venue. Like there's that giant Brink building now. I can't imagine
know.
what
The
money
training center.
Skydio.
The
Apparently
training.
Skydio dumped a bunch of money into that place now too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're a big sponsor now too.
Brink
Yep.
did it first.
Brink
Shout out Brett.
did it
Shout out
first.
Brett and Blake.
Absolutely. So
Lewis remembers as the Red Dust Drone Show. It was
Dude,
cool though.
no, so in all seriousness, the Red Dust Drone Show, the next 12 conferences we went to, we had literally evidence that we were at the Texas Robotics Summit because our TVs had red dust on the buttons, monitors had red dust, drones had red dust, my boots still had red dust, like everything.
And my car was like 1 month old at that time. It was coated. All of the inside was coated.
Tommy,
Like,
I
for
just
whatever reason,
realized
I kept the
that's
doors open.
dude, that's our first conference this conference season, so it's gonna carry all of our stuff. It's
You
gonna
know what?
happen.
Maybe we should go there and we should offer vehicle cleaning services.
You'd make some money.
You would make bank because no one likes
You
their
could
vehicle.
fundraise off of that.
Yeah.
There it is.
Alternate
you
revenue.
Pay Tom Prentice to build a car wash there, and you license the car wash.
Oh, dude, I'm way
He
too lazy
gets
for that.
20%. So he does all the work still, but he only gets 20% of it. We get 80% licensing
No.
it.
It's a drone show, so we'll just open all of the doors. Have you seen the prop wash from a Nevada? We'll just fly a Nevada in one door, out the other. It'll blow all the fucking dust out of everything.
How is it? I still
Just
haven't
blow it
flown it.
around.
I really want to fly
Oh,
it.
good God. Listen, if you have $1,400 to spend, fly one. If you don't ever grab that fucking remote.
Wait, what? Why?
Because like every other sad fucktard I know, like myself, you fly one, you're gonna buy one.
Okay.
The Avata is the most fun I've had flying drones because I don't
By-
really enjoy flying drones at this point. I mean, it's something I've done for like 5-6 years, and I just fly drones to test stuff out, right? But the Avata, it just changes the way you fly drones altogether. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, if you don't have an extra, we'll say $1,500, you need batteries. If you
Taxes.
don't have that laying around that you're willing to spend, do not put those goggles on, no matter what someone tells you.
Oh, the FPVs.
Oh,
They have head tracking too, right?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is it like worth it with the head tracking? I feel like it'd be like it's a little bit different than the usual FPV experience.
Honestly, I liked it at first. I was like, wow, tactically,
Cool.
fly drone in, look around, you can clear a room. Ellie's gonna love it. And then I realized how much more functional the actual remote is. Like you can program turtle mode to a button, push a button, drone flips over. There's a lot you can do with the FPV physical fly at normal remote that you can't do with. If you've never flown the single-handed controller, good God, it's a lot of fun. I mean, you can race gates, you can do whatever you'd want to do for fun. But if you really want to fly the normal remote, it's so much fun. I fly a shit ton of FPV stuff, and honestly, the Avata is just a lot of fun to fly. I'll put it in places that I would not put a normal FPV drone or not put any other drone for that matter, just because it's the Avata. It does what it does.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Shout out to Lewis, who I owe a Nevada to. Maybe next year I'll gift you a Nevada. Maybe.
Don't you? You gotta join the sweepstakes.
Of course.
So-
Sign up as a Skybrowse tester. Join the 5,000 others.
The same style Avata controller. So the Tango 2 is probably the closest thing. That's what I fly FPV with is the Tango 2. It's the same exact thing as an Avata controller. You just can use it for multiple drones, but yup.
Pretty sweet.
The fucking thing's amazing to fly. But don't fly one unless you have money to spend on one because you're going to want one.
Dude, I impulse bought a PS5. I try not.
Noise. Me too. I did it when I was drunk and I stopped drinking after that. It was like, all right, I got like stop drinking altogether. It's too much. And I didn't even buy it at a good deal. I bought it on
Yeah,
eBay
neither
for
did
like
I.
a
I like-
$100 markup, and then
Dude,
I
I-
realized, like, what? I
Damn.
returned it because you could buy it on at the PlayStation website for like MSRP.
It's kind of bad. I was walking through a mall and I saw this dude. Okay, I didn't see this dude. So like some dude is just walking with the PS5 in his bag, and this was like back when they were still unobtainium. And then my girlfriend's like, PS5, and she's like, I should not have said that. Then I ran to the dude. I'm like, where'd you get it? He's like, GameStop. And I was like, what? GameStop is here? and they had one. Unfortunately, I got the non-disc one because again, impulse buy.
Someday I will have CEO money. I'm just throwing it out there.
I don't know what that means, Jeff. All I know is I bought a PS5 and I don't use it. But you know what? It was a great. The controller is great. We use it all the time now.
Listen,
for DFR stuff.
I'll be honest. I don't blame you at all, because when you have CEO money, you also have CEO time. And I don't wish that on. I don't wish that on anyone. That means you have none.
I haven't touched it. I played
That's
the
because you
intro
have
game.
CEO time.
Yeah, I played the intro game and I was like, this controller is dope. And then it's so nice. And then I wanted to buy Spider-Man, but I haven't. It's like literally just sitting next to my TV.
Damn, that sucks. I'm
It is a
playing
little
Ghost of Tsushima right now.
Oh,
Super
I
fun.
heard it was
Super
beautiful.
It's not super hard by any means,
But it's beautiful.
It's very pretty.
Yeah. Is it it's not the same guys who made fucking
no.
Souls, right?
No, it's not.
Okay.
That made what?
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls?
Like Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the
Elden
other thing is
Ring's
like
beautiful as well.
I've got a gaming PC, so I definitely should not have bought the PS5 because now the only reason I wanted a PS5 was for Spider-Man, and now Spider-Man is on PC. So I really don't know why I bought it. Again, it was an impulse buy.
Well, if you play using a PS5 controller on PC, it doesn't have the
adaptive
the
stuff,
haptic
right?
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which kind of is it's so good. It's so good.
Chris has a point. It's not CEO time. It's no kids kind of time. Isn't that the truth? I'm
Bobby,
either
any
working
comments?
or kids. And then every Thursday I get to hang out here. So there's
Jeff,
that.
I don't know how you do it, man. I have no idea how you do it.
Honestly, I haven't figured it out either.
Because like
When I'm your age, I'm gonna have 0 kids.
I
still.
drink a lot, and
no, seriously, like it's fucking impressive. Like holy shit!
kids
if I
go
had
to
kids-
bed. I get blackout drunk, and then I'm like, I don't remember what happened last night. It must have been a good time, and I go on with my next day.
Fair enough.
That's not true at all. But
Whiskey and cigars.
why do you think I'm begging Bobby to go to meet
Shows.
Adrian in Texas for this next?
Because Adrian's amazing.
That and
Because he
I
always has whiskey and cigars.
that and I get whiskey and cigars.
No, just
Yeah.
some friends of mine outside of the drone industry. We're like, oh, what do you guys want to eat? I'm like, oh, let's go to Doko's restaurant, get some Italian food. We go there, and Adrian's got like a table for us and everything. He takes us out
oh my God,
afterwards,
he's
gives us
so-
free booze, and then he gives us like cigars afterwards. We
Drone
light up cigars
industry?
outside of his restaurant.
Adrian.
Crazy.
Adrian's great.
Adrian.
Adrian's great.
Shout out to
His
Adrian
suits.
Doko.
And his suits, always on point. Always.
So I can honestly say, Russell was on a mission to outdo Adrian as far as the dress goes.
No. Did
I'll
he
tell
lose?
you right now.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Adrian still had his Louis Vuitton polo on,
No, he's got his Balenciaga shoes.
but Russell had that sport coat. Was like, now granted, Adrian is like the head of the party, and Russell is like follow 10 feet behind because he's playing that security role. But I've seen him outdone once, and that was Russell, because he was on a mission. He was like,
He was on a
he's
mission.
like, dude, this is the moment. He's only wearing a Louis Vuitton polo. I'm breaking out the sport coat.
Oh man, Russ was on a mission. All he had to do was just tap his ear a few times. He saved
Dude.
us from getting robbed at old Las Vegas.
Sure
I was
did.
Oh,
dancing.
whoa. That's
Sure was like
great.
a rapper and everything. He was spitting some bars.
Didn't you get
Serious
handcuffed? Somebody got handcuffed in Vegas.
Not me. No,
No,
I
they
dodged
tried.
that. I
They
dodged
tried.
that shit. I'm like, fuck no, that's sexual assault.
They tried super hard. No,
Did you
but Bobby did rap. I should pull out the Go China video. Go, China,
video.
Go
Man,
China,
I was so fucking drunk.
dude. Yeah, that video is
Oh,
on
man.
point. It's hysterical. But yeah, some dude rapping about Bobby in old Vegas, and his
Lovely.
his chorus line was "Go China, Go China." You know,
My-
the Skydio line.
My favorite videos are definitely the taser videos.
Oh yeah, I tell you, priceless.
You got lucky. You were smart. You weren't lucky. You were smart.
Yeah, I didn't get videoed. I got tased. Don't.
Oh, you did get tased.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Just no one was. So after they watched me get tased, they were like, "Oh shit, we should probably get that on video."
So you went first.
There was a benefit to going first. Yes.
I was super hungover. I was like, I'm gonna throw up everywhere.
And it sobered you up. You were like, that was
The
instant
second time
cure.
did. The
Yeah,
second
you're
time really
you're like,
got
oh,
me.
I need a second tase.
Just remember Tyler. His like entire arm got twisted. And Tyler's a tall dude, so it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
That was one of the highlights of Ohio. That's for sure.
Hey
Otherwise,
man,
Cleveland kinda
don't
sucks.
shit on Ohio.
Oh,
okay?
good God, Adrian, have you not seen the videos? Oh man, I'll send them to you.
No,
I'll send them to you.
You gotta
So-
show him now. You gotta show him now.
I
no,
don't
we already
have it pulled
showed
up.
him. It was like one
So-
of the first episodes.
Yeah.
Adrian, FBI, NAA were there. There was a company selling a taser glove, like literally a glove with a taser built in. You grab somebody and they're gonna hit the fucking ground. And my dumbass was like, "Yeah, let me see." Grab ground. And then the other fucktards that we're with, Bobby's like, yeah, hell yeah, let's go. I want to know." So Tyler got tased, Bobby got tased, Steve got tased, everybody got tased. We were all laying on the ground in convulsions. It was a great time. And there's video
Anna
to prove it.
says, is Ohio so bad that getting tased is the highlight? Yeah, that fucking conference.
What is
sucked.
Pretty
this
much.
Ohio
Marble
hate?
Room, which is
What
a
is this Ohio
fantastic
hate?
steakhouse.
This
and
is
getting
ridiculous.
tased.
I gotta
That's
represent
it.
here. Ohio is great. Coming here
No.
for Cedar Point. Ohio,
Ohio is the
Columbus has
armpit
good
of
food.
America.
You're just wrong, Jeff. You're just wrong. I don't know what to tell you. You're just
Listen, I
wrong.
drive for like out of a 14-hour drive from Tennessee to New York. 14 hours of that is through Ohio. Just
Spend more time there.
saying.
More
Yeah,
time.
no.
We've got
Armpit of
cornfields,
America.
roller coasters, and some pretty good food. Columbus has
apparently-
some really good food,
And apparently tasers.
which you loved clearly. So, again, your hate is unwarranted, my guy.
Gotta work on the pitch.
I gotta say,
Nobody's
what?
gonna fund Ohio.
I'll be honest. If Adrian was at FBI NA, none of us would have gotten tased.
Is that good or bad?
Good.
But then we wouldn't have videos.
True. But listen,
Divvy.
Adrian was not in Ohio. I got tased. Adrian was not in Las Vegas last. I got spanked. Like, I get abused. If Adrian's not there, I get abused. When
Okay,
Adrian
you
is
make
there,
it seem like that's
Enzo.
like my fault or something.
kind of is. Just saying. But when Adrian shows up, so I won't mention Skydio's name again, but the Skydio party, we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go crash the Skydio party, and I'm like, but we might need security. Adrian's like, I'm right here. do you forget who I am? Like, legitimately, I'm safe wherever I go with that dude. He's, yep,
Candle prods. I mean, cattle, but candle.
cattle prods.
I know, but like, what if it was a candle?
Well, fuck it,
It's like
Bobby.
it's
I'm
on
not going.
fire.
I'm not going to Houston anymore.
Brandon, fuck no.
Ohio
It's
is the
not about
Florida of the Midwest, for better or worse. I would agree with
That
Ohio,
might be
man.
accurate.
I would agree with that.
I mean, Divvy, if Paladin was based in Ohio, you would not be able to raise a cent of venture capital money.
None.
It'd be difficult. It'd be difficult.
You could raise cows or meth heads. You could raise meth heads.
Ohio's got like their to their credit, they are trying to have a more upcoming startup community, and they have more and more tech. But there's still a ways to go. There's still a ways to go. Like even and Houston's like Houston's doing a little bit better. It's still not like the best place for startups, but they're doing better.
I think Austin is, especially for the drone industry, Austin is definitely top tier.
Austin is
Austin, Switzerland, San Fran. But Austin, especially if you're going into defense, I mean, a lot of
nice.
Air Force bases, camps for National Guard. And all
That being
around
said,
the area.
like Houston makes sense for an oil and gas company, like an oil and gas drone company, which we're not. But you know, every day I'm like, huh, they're right there. They are right there.
Oil and gas in Texas? No.
They're right. They're literally like a 30-minute drive, which is nothing.
That
They're
seems
right
super
there.
innovative. Like, get a startup for oil and gas. Let's go mining.
Mining. What are we mining?
Oil.
PS5. The one
Or
thing
PS5
Ohio's similar.
Bitcoin.
Whoa, Anastasia, this is some gaslighting. Ohio lets you pump your own gas. That's a strictly New Jersey thing. That is.
No, it's not strictly New Jersey.
Well, it's not in Ohio. You pump your
Oregon.
gas in
We
Ohio.
we were not allowed to pump our own gas in Bend when we went there for Lita.
I never got that.
New job market. Like, oh, people need jobs. Let's make somebody pump your gas.
Yeah, but at least in Oregon, it's pretty. Like, you've got Smith Rock. That's pretty cool.
Listen,
You have the Rock and Roll Hall
in
of
Ohio, you have crack
and
rock,
Cedar Point.
so that's pretty cool.
Crack Rock.
Oh man, Jeff, how did you do the gotta use the bathroom sign? What was that? You like put it up on your mic, right?
I put it on the mic and then I rolled it up there.
Well, I gotta go to Facebook because it's like it's not entirely. Goodness gracious.
Ohio. BRB. Nice.
I feel like it's just not gonna stay. Goodness gracious,
there
is
it
it covering anything?
Oh yeah, you're perfect. I
I'll be
wouldn't
right back.
suggest. We can still hear you
Let's see
though,
if
so
he-
pee loud.
Pee
Let's see
louder.
if he.
Hey, I charge. You gotta go to my OnlyFans for that. I'm sorry. Gotta make money somehow. All right.
Does Divvy
myself.
pull his entire pants down past the butt cheeks when
Um,
he pees?
Dude,
Bobby,
the only one
you
we've
let
had
me-
stripped during the
Or are you gonna
show.
be sitting?
Oh god, darn it.
We've
So
only had
close!
one.
I
We've
got
only had
away!
one person stripped during the show. Is this going to be number 2?
That's true.
Are you offering, Jeff?
Yeah.
Because I'd love
This
to
guy
watch.
keeps his clothes on. We want
I'd
more
love to
viewers,
watch.
not less.
I would love to watch. All right, let's see how long it lasts. Be right back.
Is Divvy gonna sit when he pees? We'll see.
Yes.
Keep the door open.
My guess is absolutely. Divvy is a sitter peer.
Maybe he just needs to take a dump. The
Maybe.
nightly dump.
Maybe. Speaking of dumps, some of the toilets at CES were kind of cool.
Really? I don't think I saw any.
Oh, dude, you missed out. Shit that massages your butt when you sit down.
Like
I need a
like your
drone.
cheeks or like your butthole.
No rim jobs, nothing like that, but like a vibrating seat that heats up and like I don't know.
There was a really cool toilet.
didn't get to sit
at
on it,
This omakase sushi place that I went to in Las Vegas, where you would open up the bathroom, and then the toilet lid would automatically open. It would detect your motion.
yeah,
and just
there were
automatically
a
open
lot
and
of-
like light up, and it had like bidet and all sorts of like heating stuff. Super cool.
Yep. Well, that was every toilet at CES. Like it was something that was, yeah, like they would talk to you and you could just talk to them and ChatGPT would respond to you and like, oh yeah, I know you're in your thinking place. Here's what you should write for your next proposal, and you have your next proposal. Like, dude, brilliant.
It's great. It's great.
What I miss? Ah shit.
Well, I think
Shena-
at CES,
shenanigans.
one of the coolest inventions there was the IoT pillow that would detect when you'd snore, and then it had the airbags that would elevate your head and automatically like just elevate your head so that you wouldn't snore. It would open up your airways. I'm like, oh wow, this is fantastic. I definitely want one.
It used AI, yeah.
But just sound. All right, just some. Who knows?
That's
Probably just
if
a
it-
snore.
If it
noise
heard you
recognition.
snoring, it would rotate the pillow to make you roll your head until you stop snoring, and then it would stop moving it.
Yeah, and I was like so about it. I got like brochure. I'm like, fuck yeah, I definitely want to check this out. I get to the end. I'm like, so how much does it cost? $600. And I just, I made a face, just walked away. I'm not gonna pay $600 for a pillow. It's ridiculous.
You go to Shenzhen though, that same pillow would be like $19.95.
And you could drop ship it.
You already know. There it is.
Yep.
There it is.
Another revenue stream, Bobby. You write these down, man. Write these down.
Chris says wives do that for free. I don't know about my girlfriend. She tries to like
Dude,
push me
my
around and
wife
everything in my sleep.
beats the
I don't do
shit
it.
out of me. Like, I'll absolutely I
angry
will
text
stop
message.
snoring. That's because I've got a black and blue mark the size of a fucking softball in my ribs.
God.
Or you gotta get the pillow or those like those things, the nose strips. You know what I'm talking
Do
about?
they work?
I don't know.
No.
Not
Mm.
to that level yet. Maybe.
No, I don't have. No, that's for sleep apnea.
Is it not for snoring?
It's a cause of snoring, but it's not the cause of all snoring.
No, but pretty much anybody that sells a cure for sleep apnea markets to anybody that snores.
Yep, fair enough.
I mean, there are more people who snore than people who have sleep apnea.
True.
It probably works.
Big brains. Big brains.
No, I really think it's just like the airway. Like when my girlfriend sleeps on her like without a pillow, she starts snoring, and I put a pillow underneath her. It's all good. It could just be
Dude.
like your head positioning. That's it.
Pillow over the face works even better. Never snore again.
Well, these are some unhinged comments from Anastasia. What is?
Dude, she is unhinged.
That's pretty unhinged. I don't disapprove, but gotta say that's pretty unhinged.
Which comment? Because there's a couple.
Let's say thank you after.
Thank you after. No comment. There's no comment.
Nope.
Thanks for your
That's the
deposit.
after show.
I've toned down my drinking. I have repented for my previous transgressions.
I drink more. It's an ongoing thing.
I try not to, but I'm like, because then I save money when I do go out. Because then it's like, oh look, 2 beers, I'm having a great time.
Wait,
Great time.
what? You get to go out? What's that like?
Well, like green tea shots, you know.
I've got 4
At conferences.
I don't go out.
I'm trying to work-life balance is a thing I'm trying to achieve better of. So like, you know, like once a month. It's not awful. It's
Yeah,
not-
I've got that work is life balance too.
Attaboy, Jeff.
Somebody's got to.
Gotta grind. Gotta get that hustle. You already know. If you're not hustling, you're dying. Because that's literally what life is all about. It's hustling. We gotta hustle. We gotta wake up at 4 a.m. and hustle. Do podcasts at nighttime as well. Booze. Sleep 1 hour and get back to hustling.
And hustle
You
again.
just gotta hustle.
Who needs sleep?
Nonstop.
You guys sleep?
What's that? You just take more of the magic blue pills.
Yeah, they help you sleep.
Different magic blue pills.
Good God.
Masts. Lots and lots of masts.
Good God.
Anyways, going into the post show.
Yep,
Everybody-
On that
it's been
note,
fun.
On that note, it's getting too dark. Drones after dark getting way too dark.
I don't know whose this is.
Time to hear about your kids, Jeffrey, in the post show. Thanks everybody for tuning in at Drones After Dark. We appreciate y'all, and we'll
Thanks for
see
having me,
you
Bobby.
next week. Who knows who's going to be on? Is it going to be Chief Baker? Are we going to do it at a cigar lounge?
Oh my
He's
God.
got.
Who knows?
If you bring him
Is it
on,
gonna
make sure he
be
brings his
Brent?
hat. Bring his hat.
Oh yeah, he's always got his hat. Because like he lives like 40 minutes away from me, so we'll just meet up at like a cigar lounge or something. We'll hang out.
I was wondering, like, this should be done from a bar.
That would be cool. Yeah.
I was thinking of doing that, but I was like, it's a little too.
No, it wouldn't work out for a podcast
Yeah.
format.
Yeah, a little too
We
much.
could probably put like background noise or something, like in post.
No, but I'm down to have Brett on. I'd love to hear what they're spending Brink money on in Tennessee. Like, is the market
Tennessee.
in yeah
No, they're.
Tennessee?
I was like, they're in Seattle now.
Like, no, but they've paid lobbyists in Tennessee. I'd love to know why. He said he was going to send me information, so we'll see.
I have heard Seattle. The Seattle office is dope. So, Brett, I'd love to visit. Tell Blake I said hi.
All right. Sounds good.
On that note,
Divvy from Paladin, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank
to
you,
Drones After
Bobby.
Dark. See
Love you,
y'all
Divvy.
next
Thank
week.
you.